joined our crew. So I'm just going to give you kind of, since we've been gone for a while, I'm going to kind of backtrack a little bit. Also because I'm not entirely sure
where we're at.
Well, I am not. Yeah. So last time we joined our crew, they continued their journey through the trials of the Paragon inside the Temple of Eru. Descending the steps to the lower level, they discovered an underground stone-walled maze made up of confusing doors and talking objects. As they spoke with the sentient objects, strange details emerged from their stories, although the objects themselves could only recall vague memories to explain them. The group then used their affinity for diplomacy to bring some of the sentient objects together, hoping to create new friendships for these seemingly lonely items. Continuing their way through the maze, they discovered several empty chests and a few seemingly inert effects left in the confusing labyrinth. Exiting the maze, they discovered a large angular room with multiple doors and a strange recess shaped in the middle of the room's floor. The group investigated the doors along the outside of the room to find one room completely full of discarded furniture and broken objects. The other contained numerous bodies of unknown victims discarded and left behind. The bodies then suddenly rose again to fight the party. After the fight with undead, the party discovered another puzzle that held the key to moving into the next room. With willing to work on unlocking the last door, the rest of the party discovered that standing on the circles recessed into the floor activated clues to the corresponding door lock codes. As they discovered this, they were locked in onto spots while the room around them began flooding with water. It came down to quick puzzle solving from the rogue and proper communication of the coded language from the party to save them all from a watery death. With the next door open, the group found what seemed like an empty room ahead of them. No more doors could be seen, and only a curious gem in the wall was found.
Which we licked. Which someone
licked. The gem began to respond to particular sounds that they spoke, and the group then realized, after they licked it, that they would have to figure out a specific trigger word, not licking, to activate the hidden door. Once discovering the secret word, the group found that beyond that hidden door lay a deep pit-like chamber that descended beyond sight with precarious steps at its periphery. After navigating the deep tunnel, the group discovered an underground living space inhabited by an aging, mysterious mage.
That's right.
This mage introduced himself to the group as Phaedron Wormhest.
He's a big butthead.
And upon questioning him and delving into the curiosities of the surrounding cavern, the group discovered that this mage was the long-lost ex-headmaster of the Institute of High Wizardry in Blackshire. TBD recognized this man as the one responsible for some of his troubling past. The group
Immediately
also...
recognized him.
What's that?
Immediately recognized him.
Yeah, oh yeah. Wasn't talked through it at all. The group also discovered that this mage has been holding an ancient bronze dragon hostage under the pretenses that he would free the dragon if it helps him gain enough arcane energy to power a curious machine that Phaedron claims could bring his long-lost wife and child back to life.
Yeah, because that's never
we are
gone
coming
wrong.
back for him.
That's never gone wrong for anybody ever before.
The group was uncomfortable with the implications of Wormhest's work and the means by which he gathered his power, but were in no position to oppose the powerful spellcaster.
Well.
In an effort to keep the peace and get what they needed from Wormhest, the group agreed to his terms to retrieve some specimens he needed from lower in the planet's depths in the Ebonnacht. Wormhest agreed to allow them passage to the Ebonnacht for this trade, and the group of adventurers passed through the secret entrance to the Ebonnacht that Wormhest had been hiding on their way to hopefully find the primal portal and resolve their debt to the Majestic. Once down into the dark passage, the entire terrain changed into an otherworldly landscape of mist, sparkling lights, foreign plant life, and a mysteriously absent fauna. And now, our adventurers are left in a completely dark, upside-down world different from anything they've experienced in their lives on the surface.
Whoa. This is true.
So,
I'm upside down.
this is where you physically are now. A couple of your people, your little figurines have actually been updated. Jonathan's TBD has been updated. He doesn't have wings now, so he's a little bit easier to maneuver and balance on weird spots. And then Bora's character has been updated to be a little bit more accurate to your person.
Awesome.
Nice.
I love
Actually, so I've started painting both of them, but if you pick up Bora, you can pick her up.
Oh yeah.
You're semi-translucent on the bottom and you're standing amongst amethyst crystals.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
Because I actually, so I actually printed her in clear and then masked those off and then spray painted her black. So I'm starting to paint over her to make her look like she's skating on semi-translucent crystal.
I love it. She was awesome.
Yeah. So that'll be really cool once that's done.
What do I look like again? Where am I?
This is
Oh, there I am.
party bard.
There's my hat.
The cool tricorn hat.
Kazoo.
Yeah, my kazoo.
All right.
That's awesome.
So let's set the scene here. The path you walk begins to widen, and the ceiling crawls up higher as you continue to descend. Tiny blue orbs seem to drift along on a slight breeze in the air around you, dancing before you and beckoning you to continue on. The walls that had been closed in around you for much of your descent now spread further apart, creating a larger opening up ahead. Strange lights seem to illuminate the cavern before you. As you step out into the cavern, you now see where the colorful glow originates. Filling much of this cavern is a glowing rainbow of plant life, seemingly creating its own luminescence. The otherworldly colors are unlike anything you've seen on the surface. Bright oranges, yellows, blues, and purples glow bright as if reflecting some strange underground sun. The small blue orbs that had accompanied you on your travels thus far spread out and mingle with the plant life, snuggling up to the neon leaves and petals as if longtime friends. You step forward into this colorful cavern, inspecting the trees, reaching out for the alien flowers. Many of the flowers recoil at your touch, shrinking back into their leafy bunches. The ground glitters beneath your feet. Black rock crunches underfoot. The lights from the plant life reflect on the ground, sparkling like a black sea at night under a full moon. Looking up, you can see that the cavern extends up higher than you thought at first. It's difficult to tell whether you really are still underground, or if somehow you've left the embrace of the dark earthen underbelly and walked instead out beneath the blanket of the heavens. A curious phenomenon takes place on the ground in front of you. About 50 feet away from the party, the sparkling ground dips down, and its surface becomes a smooth, glass-like mirror reflecting the plant life, growing from it, and the blue orbs that venture out over it.
When we walk,
Mm-hmm.
do our steps glow? Like footsteps glow?
Not specifically. So no. So the only things that are really kind of glowing, so all the little
Like
blue
Pandora.
lights that you're seeing here are actually the little blue
Those little
glowing
orbs.
orbs that are kind of following you guys
Little
around.
spore bits or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, they do seem kind of
Cute.
spory, spore-like.
Will-o'-the-wisps.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of navigating through what is almost, in places, kind of dense, like a little bit of a forest, but it kind of opens up in front of you, and about 50 feet there's more of like a mirrory, glass-like surface out there that seems to be a little bit of a different terrain than the rocky bits that you're walking
Like
on.
maybe it's been melted a little bit or something.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a different surface.
Nice. Wow, guys, this place is really weird.
Somebody took my spot.
Ah.
when I left.
I just kicked a mushroom. That's pretty cool.
The mushroom squeaks and runs away.
Oh, hey, the mushroom's alive.
What? Living mushrooms is
Oh, no.
totally normal.
I don't like
Totally
this. It's not good.
You don't like mushrooms or something, Laura?
Oh no, they're gross.
They're gross.
Wait, you like mushrooms?
Well, I mean, I don't have anything against mushrooms.
Sauteed in butter and garlic.
No. It's a
I
texture.
don't think that's very smart for you to
Say that
eat
kind of
some
stuff.
mushrooms.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, remember last
Hey,
time?
it's okay. That was an excellent incident.
Isolated incident. Okay, alright.
Isolated this
You-
incident of
You eat some mushrooms in the
being drugged.
forest. He got drawn on.
Some things happen.
Mustache.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about
Keep the
it.
dragon away from the mushrooms.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Dragonborn.
Next time it's a tattoo machine.
Oh, man.
You know one of us has one of those stashed somewhere.
Yeah.
Just hope that we're creative.
Scales are pretty hard now.
So I
Not
get
good.
really uncomfortable and I just decide to run straight towards that other surface that looks like it might be safer.
All right.
Should I roll for anything?
No, you run towards it, and as you step into it, It ripples like water.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh,
How far do you step into it?
Well, I think just like 2 feet. Not
Okay.
too far.
All right. You step about 2 feet into it, and it changes the surface as it ripples out, so you can see that it was essentially a watery surface that had been at rest completely. So it just looked like a solid surface where it had been completely reflecting everything around it.
This is not the right spot.
just kidding, Tim.
Should not have done that.
It's like we're underwater.
Yeah.
Regret.
Is that what you're saying? It's like we're underwater?
No, I didn't say that.
She
No.
said it's reflecting.
It's reflecting.
Because
So the surface
Oh,
of
it's
it.
surface.
Yeah, the surface of it.
I was
had
thinking
been,
like this.
Oh no
And she
no.
went into it.
Yeah, no. When she stepped into it, it had rippled, and so you could tell then that it had been reflecting. The surface had been reflecting everything up above it,
Yeah.
and whatever angle you.
So
did
it's a
it
lake.
And
A
we're on a
river
little
or a
island.
stream or a.
So she's going into something, seems like water, or, okay, wasn't sure if she was standing on something.
But it's still as black as the ground that you're touching.
Laura, I think you should back up.
Yeah, okay. I'm back now.
All right. So Bora backs.
Sorry,
backs
guys.
out of it.
I don't know what I just did. I was panicked. It was the mushrooms.
I make my way up next to her, and I just like dip a claw into the water for a second.
All right.
See.
You touch it. It's cool, and it's actually really refreshing and really nice.
Huh. Guys, I don't know. This water's. It seems.
How far does
Real
it seem
weird.
to go?
It cuts off the path that you have here, so you guys could, if you want to, try to find another path through the heavy foliage to try to navigate. But it's pretty much blocking your path from where you are.
I mean, we've just been. Look, guys, we've just come a long way. We've been here for not very long. There's scary mushrooms who's freaking out our barbarian, and that is unsettling.
Sorry, it doesn't sound like you hear some skittering behind you.
Yeah. as I say. I don't know. I'm parched. Anyone think
What
we
do
can drink this?
What do you think, we should swim across it or something?
I'm just saying. Maybe.
That seems like a risky position to take.
Are we just?
Are there any
is this like
boats
an
or
island?
anything? Like,
You don't see anything that suggests any sort of humanoid involvement in the area. There's no there's no barrels or anything that you would search and find items. There's nothing like that. There's no boats. There's no detritus of people.
Can we somehow test the water? Somehow, like, are there creatures underneath it?
I could cast light on a rock, like a big, are there any big boulders, or,
You
not boulders,
could
but like,
cast light on a rock and we could try to throw it across. See if it's
try doing that.
passable.
Go ahead.
I do
Or
that.
the duck?
Okay. All right. So you find like a small piece of the terrain that is
Yeah,
by
like,
itself.
maybe
small.
like baseball size.
All right. So you pick up what
I'm
is
gonna
like a baseball size. It's a baseball size black, completely like ebony looking rock. It's beautiful because it glitters when you pick it up. So when you put the
Shiny.
light on it, it's like extra glittery, really pretty. And you chuck it into the water. How far do you chuck it?
I guess as far as I can without throwing my arm
Okay,
out.
roll
but, yeah.
roll athletics for me. Show me how athletic you are. How far can you throw this rock?
He's throwing a rock, people.
One.
Oh dear
Oh
God.
no! No!
We all heard the
Throw
I
it.
watched him throw this
You
rock.
gotta throw it.
It lands on my
Slips
foot.
it and it
Yeah.
falls and it hits you in the foot. So you pick it up again and you roll again and you get
Did it hurt my foot?
a little bit hurt your foot. But you got boots on, so you're fine.
Hurt your pride more than anything.
Yeah, hurt your
Yeah,
pride.
nobody saw that. Right?
I laugh a little tiny bit.
Yeah, they saw that. Because there's light on it. Okay, so you throw it and you get about
Not
6
very
feet
far.
out. You get about 6 feet out. It was a little bit of a little underhand toss.
It's
And
heavier than a baseball.
it's
Much
heavier.
heavier
Yeah,
than
I would
baseball.
say it
Less-
definitely feels denser than you would expect a rock that size to be. So maybe heavier than a normal rock would be that size. You drop it into the water. It falls into the water and drifts down. And what you see seems to be just a continuation of the same ground beneath it. So what it looks like is the water itself looks completely clear.
Cool.
but seems as if it's black when there is no light on it.
No.
This looks good to me. I think we should swim for it. Or maybe walk.
We still don't know how far out it goes.
How deep it gets.
And we can't see anything out,
Anybody hear that?
out from us. It's just black out in the
Yeah,
distance.
it's very dark other than the luminescence coming from the plants. There's not a lot more you can see.
Like we can't see any continuation of like plants around the edge.
No, because there's nothing on the cavern walls that are glowing. It's just the plants and the little floaty orbs that glow.
Okay.
Can I drink the water?
Sure, if you want to.
Do I need to roll anything?
I would roll do a nature or
survival
nature
roll.
or survival. I'll let you choose.
Better for survival. +5.
Oh,
Wow.
all right.
18.
So, okay.
You slurped up some water.
Wait, what was your total number?
18.
Okay. Okay. As Quil brings his hands to his mouth, savoring the flavor of the mysterious black liquid, it is cool, refreshing. It carries a slight licorice flavor that reminds him of the sweet spice treats his mother would sneak him while he was supposed to be studying as a young dragonborn.
That sounds right.
The nostalgia begins to overwhelm his senses,
Yeah, you're gonna get this. Is gonna mess you up.
causing him to close his eyes to savor the curiously realistic moment. And from the onlooker's point of view, you see Quil drop his arms at his sides, close his eyes, and then collapse face first down into the black liquid.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
that's
so.
not good.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. I grab his legs and I try to drag him out.
Yeah, I'm
You're not-
helping.
You're not close enough to get to him.
Oh, is he in the water?
Because as if falling into a fine mist rather than the liquid, Quil makes no splash, and his body is quickly consumed by the darkness and the glittering reflections of this underground pool.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna run and jump in after him.
Yeah, we're getting him out.
Okay.
Somehow.
Wait, do we all have to drink the water first to follow him and his mysterious?
Do we want to follow him?
I would say this seems like,
Like,
a bad
can we not touch him at all? Like,
So-
can we get up to the water and try to reach for him? Like, we can't
We'll
get to
drink
him
it
at all.
and then it's like,
Let me,
and then
let me
it's over.
describe to you what's happening to you all. What is happening?
Okay.
So what you guys are seeing is he has moved into the water. He's probably about 15, 20 feet away from you guys while all this is happening. He's like, I'm gonna drink this. So he drinks some of it. He falls face first into it and is completely gone before you guys can realize this.
Right.
Like, if you've ever seen somebody fall into, you know, when they've got like a fog machine going and they fall into the fog, they just
And it
kind
goes
of
poof. Yeah.
and then there's no sound or anything. That's what it looks like for him to fall into. There's no splash, there's no sound, there's
Great.
no nothing.
That's
It just
Great.
completely
We're going to the Twilight
disappears.
Zone.
And as that is happening, behind several of you, there is something that grabs your leg.
What?
Not at the water, but something on the surface of the ground grabs the water. So
The
you-
rocks are alive.
You are enthralled by the alien world around you and the mysteries of its sights. You step forward to try to get to Quil, and instead of the crunching stone beneath your feet, you step into something wet and something slick. The cold liquid sinks into your boot, permeating the leather. You can feel the wetness seep in and begin to envelop the skin on your foot. And then all at once, the puddle into which you had stepped recoils from your foot and reels back away from you, beginning to morph into an undulating dark gray tentacle that then reaches forward, grabbing your ankle, whipping your leg out from under you and toppling you to the ground. So I
I knew I
need
shouldn't have stepped in the water.
all the rest of you to roll roll a dexterity check, dexterity saving throw for me, actually.
Dexterity saving.
Not me, because I'm a goner.
You're already toast.
Okay.
I got a 16.
All right.
Nice.
I don't know if that's high enough. We don't know if that's nice yet.
Oh
We
my
don't know if
God.
that's good.
I got a
17.
19.
And what did you roll? Or you not rolling?
Do you want me to roll?
Yes,
I-
please roll. You
Okay.
can roll.
13.
Okay.
That ain't good.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. You got what?
I had 13.
13? Okay. So you all have been knocked to the ground, but Bora has been knocked to the ground, and her sword or whatever weapon you were going to have in hand, or what weapon would you have had
well,
in hand?
probably my great axe.
Okay, so that has been removed and knocked away from you. So, and then I need you all to roll initiative,
Oh man.
except for Quil.
Because Quill's not there.
Great. Good job, Quil.
Good job drinking the water there, big guy.
I got a 20.
As Dave Matthews says, guys, don't drink the water.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this on here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let me change. 18.
You said Dave Matthews, and I
So-
thought
I gotta
of the
figure out what
Financial
I'm gonna
Peace
do.
University guy.
Dave
Oh. He also probably says don't drink the water.
I got an 18.
Unless the water's free.
18.
Most of the water's free.
You guys were
Now I decide.
What am I gonna do?
Okie dokie. Looks like Ellie is going to be going first. Let me get.
Huzzah. What am I gonna do?
So, let's say we were all around here.
Yeah, where are we?
Okay, is Quill already missing? So
We
we
were
remove
here.
him. Okay, cool. So then, Aura, sorry,
Or is it
Yeah.
over there too. Okay, so she would have been
Am I grappled?
closer to over here. I'm gonna knock everybody down. One.
Oh no, guys.
Another one bites a dust.
So if anybody wants to move, they're gonna have to use half of their movement to stand up. Okay. Ellie, do you know what you're doing?
So we've been knocked down
Mm-hmm.
by something.
Mm-hmm.
There's some sort of
We get up again.
tentacly monster.
Mm-hmm.
Hope we
Is
get up
it?
again.
It's in front of us, kind of.
It's under you.
It's under me.
Wow, it's under us.
I titled this fight is called "You Stepped in It."
Great. We did step in it, didn't we?
Not all of it.
I was thirsty.
He dived into it.
I plopped into it.
You plopped into it.
There was no
Belly
plot.
flop.
It was just a.
Was that like
I whiffed into it.
it's like stomach cavity, and he's just gonna be digested.
Great.
My
Oh.
phone. Here.
Oh man.
I don't know what to do.
Hack and slash. Hack and slash.
I don't hack and slash.
Sing at it.
Sing what at it though? That's the question.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but in your tray,
I did see
I
these.
added you some cool thingies,
Oh, what are
I
they?
did see these.
Some
They're
gifts.
inspiration things.
inspiration tokens that you can
I can hand
add
out.
to people or hand to people.
Beep, 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 beep.
Picked the wrong one.
Well, I need to get up. So I'm going to definitely try to stand up first.
All right. So you use half your movement to stand up.
Okay, so I'm standing up.
Okay. You stand up for person wherever she is.
Right here.
Okay.
I'll be in charge.
All right. Ellie's up.
I'm up.
She's up.
Do I, like, where are they? Are
So
they
it's
these-
basically reached out its little pseudopod to pull you down, but
Okay.
it's pulled that back in, so it's probably about 7 feet away from you. So if you want to move, it doesn't have an opportunity attack, so you could move away from either one of those. It looks like you're far enough away.
Okay, I want to kind of maneuver myself away from the mess that the party is in the middle of.
Okay.
But not too far away that I'm totally isolated.
Okay.
So maybe like 10 feet this way, like actually
Okay.
towards me.
Okay. Can you move her that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit further off. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. What am I doing?
Oh.
Why do I have to be the first person to go?
Viciously market.
Mock that ooze.
Yeah, I'm gonna mock. I'm gonna mock the ooze.
All right,
That's the
mock
best.
the
That's
ooze.
the best.
All right.
No, it's at home.
That's the best. Okay, I'm gonna mock the ooze. You dang ooze! You don't scare me. You're dumb. You're dumb. We don't like ooze. Ooze is silly.
So it's ooze we're fighting?
So, maybe. All right. Is that something I have to roll against?
Yes. So I unleash a string of insults. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay. It got a 10, so I'm guessing that's a
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what saving throw?
Succeed a wisdom saving
Okay,
throw.
so that's actually an 8. It's kind of not very wise, so that's good.
Yeah, that doesn't beat me.
All right.
Right? That doesn't
Yep.
beat me. Yeah,
So
that doesn't beat me.
what was the?
Spells damage. Take 1d4 psychic damage.
All right.
So, and I rolled a 4.
All right. You made that ooze feel real bad.
Dumb
about
ooze,
itself.
knock it down, my friends.
It makes a little.
We don't know where we are.
Makes a little whimpery noise and kind of scoots away a little bit away from you. All right. Next is.
Gross.
You got anything else you want to do?
Yeah, as my bonus action, I do want to give a little bit of inspiration.
Okay.
A little razzle dazzle.
What should I sing? Gosh.
Well, you're in a really beautiful cavernous area. It probably sounds really good, whatever it
Do
is.
some sort of Inya.
Mm.
Or no, no,
All
Really
right.
squeaky.
Who's
All the
inspired?
Who is inspired? Bor got a little.
I'm inspired. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Let's give a little inspiration towards our barbarian here.
All right.
Yeah. So you're inspired.
Yeah,
You want a token?
I will love a token.
You can use the tokens.
Ah.
Yeah. So for 10 minutes, you can add 1d8 to any ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
All right.
T8, that's awesome.
So Bora has been knocked down, and you have lost your great axe. You said it's been skittered away from you about 10 feet away.
Okay.
So you'll have to use half your movement to stand up if you want to stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and stand up.
Okay.
Stand. And now I'm real confused as to where this thing is that we're trying to fight.
So there's one right behind you on the ground.
Okay.
That's the one that's probably closest to you.
Oh, it's this stuff.
Yes.
It's the discs.
Oh,
Yeah, the little
discs
discs
are-
are
Where it
standing in
is.
place of the ooze. So those are the
Oh.
little puddles of them.
Okay.
Puddles
Did they
of
come from the lake thing that we were at, or?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just wondering if I missed anything.
No,
like
you did
dealing
not
with
miss
kids.
anything.
Yeah.
They kind of oozed their way out
They
and appeared,
As ooze does.
as ooze does.
Okay, so
Make one twister.
my axe is gone for the moment, but I'm gonna pull out my greatsword
Okay.
They are.
and I don't know what to do against ooze.
Yeah, how do you fight ooze?
Mm.
Sounds a little jawsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of us is gonna have to figure out what
But
to
I'm
do about Quil.
inspired,
Mhm.
so
You are inspired.
Take a whack at it.
I'm gonna take a whack at it.
Okay.
I'll do a couple little flourishes here to get my my razzmatazz going, and then I just go like try and stab it in the middle.
All right, roll at him.
That's what I'm gonna go.
Hmm?
Let's see. 17.
That hits.
Wait, 20.
Oh, it hits.
Dirty
him.
20.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it hits. Okay, then I get
Hits
to do
him.
2d6 plus 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
6, 12.
Nice.
And so
Nice.
that's 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
Moist.
So, let's see here. So, it, as you hit it, it makes this horrible screeching sound and almost
pretty.
sizzles as you stab into it. But the sizzling is actually not the ooze that is sizzling, it is actually the metal corroding on your sword as you stab into it.
Yikes.
Like
So
a
as you
gelatinous
hit it,
cube.
your non-magical weapon actually corrodes, and after dealing damage, it takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls.
Oh
no!
Aye.
She's
Okay.
coming out swinging today, folks.
Dang. Okay, I pull
But
it out and I look
It
at
is almost nearly dead. That one is so.
Okay.
This ooze. Oh,
That
okay.
ooze is screeching and
How
angry.
many are
Very, it's kind of vibrating as if there's some sound waves going through it.
I try and wipe off the corroding metal on this plant that's next to me.
Plant also sizzles. Plant screeches at you somehow and kind of recoils.
Kind of like, yeah.
see there's some little mushrooms below it that are giving you kind of a mean eye.
Oh man. Did other people see that, or should I shout a warning?
I don't know if anybody else saw that. That was probably just you saw notice the corrosion.
All right.
Everyone else is kind of still on the ground.
All right, spell people. This is gonna be a fight for you guys.
Maybe.
Oh goody.
All right. Is that all you got?
You gotta find
Corey,
out
you wanna
spells.
do anything
What's
else?
gonna do with your weapon?
Let's see. A bonus action. I
Permanently corrode your
forgot
weapon.
what I can do. Yeah, I want to rage.
All right. Raging's good.
Yeah, cause I'm mad. My sword is damaged.
I would be too.
I'm real mad.
I shall reach it.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I
So
shall
Bora
rage.
is now raging. TBD. Your turn, sir.
Bring it, spellcaster.
Yeah.
I'm reading something. Sorry.
Are you?
Hold ooze.
You're not.
My character's just he's reading. No.
Are you doing research outside of the game? Knowing things you're not supposed to know?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, reading something about my item.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm wondering if I'm trying to figure out if my spark sword
Mm-hmm.
actually touches them or sparks them if I get close. I'm just trying to make sure.
I have it right here. Let me look.
'Cause I'm not clear on it if I have to make contact with one of them, and then it
Some bad
jumps
numbers
to the other ones.
You do have to make
It's
contact.
grumbling
with it.
to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's upon striking the creature. It's like added damage.
Okay. Well, I think I'll try that.
Okay. So you're gonna try swinging on him?
Yes.
Okay.
Swing on
So
the
now-
one right in front of me.
Closer to you? Okay.
Oh well, I'll stand up.
Okay, stand up. So are you swinging on the ones in front of you or one behind you?
This one's almost dead.
The one in front of me.
I suggest doing the one behind you.
Why?
Because the one in front of you is like,
Okay, she's a DM, just do what she
it's
says.
it's like so almost dead that like if you
Oh.
sneeze on it, it's gonna die. But like if you're doing something real cool,
Well,
like
so-
maybe take out another dude.
No, I know.
Okay.
What?
I forgot to add my inspiration.
Oh, if you want
Do
to.
I do it to
Did
the
you-
do I do it to the attack or to the damage?
You can also, it lasts for 10 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she could be enough to kill that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
I think it's what does it say for bardic inspiration? Is it add it to which rolls?
It's quite a few.
Yeah, I think it's both.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah, it's both.
Oh, so not
Oh,
damage.
but not damage.
Not damage.
Oh, not damage. Okay.
Okay, well, never mind. Thank you.
All right.
Good almost catch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think
Okay, do your thing, man.
usually better to just kill something. If
All right,
I mean, I
go
don't.
right ahead.
Unless I could also kill something else in one hit.
Do it.
So I don't know.
Okay, so you're hitting the guy in front of you. Okay. Roll to hit him.
What is this?
So
Oh, I couldn't remember if you gave this to me since last time people were here. Maybe
I don't remember. I gave that to you for
It
our
is
anniversary.
dice
Delver.
container.
That's great.
Oh,
That's
Hidden
awesome.
traps.
It's
great.
a sword from
And
a video
advantage
game.
on-
It's based on the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Nice.
I
nice.
3D printed it and then
Yeah,
painted it
it
for
opens
him.
up.
Toast.
What? You
And
made
can
that?
I made that and painted it. Yep.
Krista is amazing.
It was so fun.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it all comes apart and you can hide dice in different spots on it, like in the hilt. Yeah, it comes off.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can put extra dice in there, and then you can put the rest of your dice in the little. It's really cool. All right, so roll to hit for the
And
sword.
that's how the sword looks with little
With the two dice
spots.
on
And,
top.
I mean,
That's
little
cool.
colored
Gems.
things in there. Yeah, gem-like
Oh.
things. Okay, so I used the sword.
Mhm.
And
Sword.
10.
That hits.
And you're just under
Oh,
drowning.
good.
Okay.
1d6.
All right.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
One.
No.
One damage.
Yes.
Okay, he's almost dead.
Okay. I stabbed it so hard just in like.
You nicked him.
It's
You nicked
little
him.
oozy
But
toes,
are you
so-
going to activate?
Yeah. I mean, I'll activate the jumping Joe.
Do you remember that it has a activation word?
The dance.
No.
It does.
Oh.
Can she do it a little bit?
To activate,
You forgot your password.
Remember.
you must
I forgot
thrust.
my password.
You
Yeah,
must
yeah.
thrust the sword to the sky.
I have the power.
The you must shout by the power of Grayskull.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to do that.
By the power of Grayskull.
That's how I built that. Okay.
I thought something like that.
Yeah.
And then you gotta walk around like.
So now you can unleash a
Yeah.
jolt of
Furry.
lightning.
The Joe,
Very
do
skippy
I,
shorts.
let's see, do I roll for
You don't
the
have
Joe?
the
Really big thighs.
No. Then jumps
Just
to 3 other
beefy
creatures from 3d.
I roll for damage.
Yeah.
Why are you picking on his
Oh, wait.
ankles?
Target must make a dexterity
Yeah.
save.
DC
Oh, yeah.
16.
Okay. So
You
I'm
do
gonna
that?
roll for 3 of them.
I didn't hear exactly what
Oh,
you said.
also the one that I hit?
Captain America. What's the name of this?
Okay, so one of
Captain
them
America,
saved,
He-Man.
and then the other
Same
2
thing.
failed.
What's the name of the song?
Which one saved? And also, so am I hitting the?
You just hit all 3 of them,
Yeah.
but only one of them takes half damage, so I would suggest that one that you managed to take
America.
half
Same.
damage, and then the other 2 take full
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
So roll 2d10, and that'll be damage for you.
Where is it? There it is.
Okay.
Oh no, that.
You don't know that? Oh, that took over the internet for a while. There's a 10-hour
Aaron
version
knows
of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that's bad.
A 0. No.
There's a 24-hour version of it. If you think that's bad, there's a
And 3.
probably a 10-day
13.
long version.
Yes, there is.
You ever seen the dude that's like,
Okay, so you smoked that first
that's
guy.
like the weird, like,
Oh yeah.
So you said 13?
13.
It's
So.
like-
So
Their
both
band
of those
was like-
guys
That
with
is
the other ice
hilarious.
creatures.
like 20 years
Yeah.
ago or something?
Okay, so TBD stabs the first creature, and because he's using his spark sword, he activated it by yelling the power of Grayskull, and it actually jumped electricity to the other two
Yay!
and it killed the first one.
Nice.
And
Nice.
took half health of both of the others.
Woo!
Nice.
TBD, we need next rounds on me.
Just, that was, he nearly
So now
nuked
there's two?
everything, so.
Yeah.
Two
Yep.
got half health.
And then there
2
were
at
two.
half health.
It won't let me mark off the charge for some reason.
It's okay. It's kind of a new thing. Okay. Do you have any bonus actions you want to do? Anything
don't
you want to
think I
yell?
have.
Anything extra you want to like? Anything extra?
That is amazing.
You're
Did
suddenly
my
Xena
sword
now.
get hurt
Alright.
at all by
So
stabbing
that
the
one.
Xena.
So this says any non-magical weapon
With
made of metal,
rings.
and yours is a magical weapon. So
That's why I used it.
yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
yours.
I don't know if I would have known that, but.
Yeah. Yours
I
is
use it for the
yours
jumping
is odd
damage.
because it's. I mean, how can a magical weapon not be made of some metal? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that. It might, because that's a sword that I made.
Yeah.
Or somebody else made. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. We might have to retroactively ruin it a little bit. We'll see. Okay, Ideen.
That's me.
That's you.
It's a me.
It's a you.
I jump kick.
So you gotta jump up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
You do
Yeah.
say by
Do
the
that.
power of Grayskull at the very end of the description.
Yep, I do. It's in there.
And I am going to cast Moonbeam.
Yeah.
We love this one.
Such a good one.
Very appropriate given the circumstances.
And
That'll wreck 'em.
Yes.
so
I'm
it's
just gonna stand there
a
like, I don't need to do
5-foot radius, so I guess it's just the one next
Just
to
the
me.
one. Yeah.
Okay. And okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna roll.
Which is the
So I'm gonna
moonbeam. Already hit it.
Make a Constitution saving
2d10.
throw.
So do I start with this one to see if I hit? Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think my dude makes a Constitution saving throw. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
So I have to beat a 14.
Dude. 2!
He does not. Damage him.
Just damage him. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
He has to dodge. So
Yeah.
So you do 2d10.
Oh yeah, get him. Get him, girls.
Excellent. Do it, do it, do it.
This one, this one.
It's these two?
Which should be like, gonna be 4 and
400!
no, 14.
We wish.
14? Alright, so Aideen jump kicks herself up and immediately calls down the power of whatever god it is she follows and just smokes this thing and turns it into a sizzling puddle of nothingness.
Nice.
You smoked one of them. We have one left. Alright, you got any bonus, anything you want to do?
She can move it, right?
I don't know if you-
But
She can move it, but
on the
that's on
next
her
turn?
next turn.
Okay.
Bonus action also.
Bonus actions at the fourth command.
That's weird, I don't know. What is that noise?
2 weapon
A
fighting.
big old water
Wait,
monster.
so you?
Can I do
Oh.
another?
I don't know, what is that noise?
It looks like you could do another spell.
Oh, I thought it was
One
outside.
It's happening
action.
much
Not
more
outside,
often.
not literally
Ensnaring
outside.
strike.
Oh,
That's
it's
coming.
No, it's
Yeah.
literally.
I thought it was like construction.
That's terrifying.
No, it's
scary.
no.
Which you probably could do.
Yeah.
It's in the
It's a
game.
Reaper.
So no, there's nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's my biggest fear, John.
when I teleport away,
That's my
but I don't
biggest
wanna do
fear.
that. So no, I'm done.
You're done.
From Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, once you hear it, there's
Giant
a noise that they
shit.
make, and when you play that game, it's like the brown note. Like you poop your pants
Oh.
because it is so terrifying.
Okay.
That has been
It's just-
debunked, but
It leaves you with some
It's true.
PTSD.
It's true.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, but it's impactful.
I'm willing. I'm willing
Okay.
to dial it out.
So you didn't have anything else you want to do? All right. Hold on, I lost my spot here. Let's get forward to Wilbin.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, he
Come on,
shoots the
let's-
ooze.
Are you staying
He's gonna stand up.
prone? You're gonna stand up.
Stand up. Use my +1 arrows.
Oh, it's not gonna be as impactful when you're playing it there.
Because maybe it will survive.
All right. Okay, so roll to hit it.
19
That hits
plus
him.
whatever I have.
Oh, for sure hits him.
Yeah.
Damage that ooze.
Shoot. Where am I? Actions. Go back there. 6 plus 1, right?
That's another guy.
8.
All right. So Wilbin jumps up. This little guy is 3 feet tall. Jumps up and in one swift move, definitely takes the bow from his back and right into the ground. Shoots an arrow, but somehow strikes true through this ooze and completely destroys it.
Nice.
So you guys have vanquished the ooze, and once you have vanquished the ooze, your heads begin to swim, and you feel as if
Great.
it were not attached to your neck and about to lift off as a balloon headed for the sky.
Oh,
Your eyes open and shut as you stumble slightly, instinctively reaching out for balance. And in a moment, images flash before your mind.
This is why I don't like shrooms.
that's fair.
Wait, what?
Shrooms.
In a moment, images flash before your mind. You're standing before an ethereal, undulating portal. It seems arcane in nature, and its shades of violet coalesce on its surface
Nice.
as oil reacts to water. Something in you calls out to the portal, or perhaps something in the portal calls out to you. You reach out a hand to touch it, inching closer to its sparkling plane. You can feel an energy whispering from it,
Is it Quil?
caressing and pulling at your hand.
Caressing Quil.
And at the instant you make contact with the planar vortex, a brilliant light flashes in your
What?
mind. And you once
The plane.
again blink your eyes open to find you're standing back in the Ebonnacht amongst your friends, amongst the colorful, towering plant life of the underground cavern where you battled the ooze. The goopy corpses of their being lay seemingly lifeless at your feet, inert and turned into actual puddles, unmoving and harmless. You look around and notice that the main body of liquid that had entrapped Quil is now completely missing. He is missing. and
Guys,
Quill.
this is really bad.
So,
Will's dead.
Quill,
No.
your eyes open. After just having shut moments before in the cavern, the sounds of your traveling companions drifting off into more of a conjured memory than actual perceived sounds. In front of you lies a great expanse of frightening distance that instantly makes your existence feel small and insignificant. Looking down, you notice you stand knee-deep in some plain, and when you lift your legs to move, it shifts and ripples, a perfect reflection of the space around you in all directions. Confusingly, it moves like water, but when you look down, you see no reflection of yourself. Looking out before you,
He's a vampire.
Not again.
looking out before you,
He's
you
in
find
the under. What do you call that? What do they call that in Stranger Things?
The other
upside down.
the
You're
upside
upside down.
Upside down. Looking out before you, you find that the horizon gets lost between what is up and what plane you may be standing in, as the sky of what you're seeing seems to be perfectly reflected in the surface of the liquid material you wade. The sky is a watercolor wash of melding blues, purples, violets, and magenta colors. They swirl and mix, creating a breathtaking sight of the most beautiful evening sky and morning sunrise colors you can imagine. Looking at this, you're sure there must be colors in it you've never experienced until just this moment. Faintly dotted along this gorgeous ink wash landscape are tiny dots of varying size, clustered at random intervals, and all twinkling with a shifting rainbow hue, sometimes blinking quickly from one color to the next, and other times slowly, nearly imperceptibly shifting color. As you step forward through this slog of reflected starlight, you feel a compulsion in your head, no, your heart, to move forward and keep moving forward. The compulsion grows stronger as you progress through the liquid, never seeming to reach a change in depth or any change in the landscape. You pick up pace, feeling as if you're being pulled and driven forward by an unseen force. It feels as though a thread connected to your heart is being tugged along by something before you. After traveling for some time, your legs weak from running through the liquid around you, you glance down at your chest, fully expecting to see something attached to it pulling you ever forward, but nothing is there. You pick up the pace again. Suddenly a voice enters your mind. A powerful, deep, and booming voice, yet somehow still calm and grounded. Stop, it says.
I do that.
Good job.
That would be good.
That's good.
Red light.
You
Green light.
You come
Red
to an abrupt stop.
You didn't
That
say
would not be
something
funny. It's got a sense of humor. I am the one that you run from, the one that you blame. I was there when you lost your home. You blame me for its loss.
Yeah, I do.
Many times you cannot see the end, for the hurt before them eclipses it. You were young when your village burned. Do you remember how it happened?
It's a blur. All I remember is flame and screaming.
There was a goblin raid on your village. Your elders had been unprepared for such an event, as they had dedicated much of their resources to appeasing the god they believed kept them safe, ignoring the fact that their village needed protection and fortifications. I had been watching, trying not to interfere. I watched you grow. You were to be the one to save them all, the one to fight for the light, my champion. But the foolishness of your village elders expedited the way of things far before your time, and instead, you saw their downfall. I tried to save them. That day I sent my lightning strikes to bring down hordes of goblins, but they had already done the damage, set things in motion that could not be undone. All I could do was protect you, ensure that you live to finish out the tapestry of story you're woven into. And although I could not save the life around you that day as a young dragonborn, your life, as my champion, must continue. You must return things to the way they are supposed to be, but not alone. And in your pocket, a small jostling movement can be felt. You pull out the egg you found in the cavern of the amethyst dragon. It seems larger in your hand than you remember last you held it. It shakes and it shimmies. Small cracks and fissures begin to form along its side, and in another moment it stops completely. No sound, no movement. You put your ear to the egg. Nothing. Listening again, you hear the faintest little scratching noises. And in another second, the egg explodes. Pieces of shell hitting you in the side of the head, and a small figure slides up from your hand and hovers in front of you. As you look toward it, its tiny head cocks to the side as it seems to recognize your face, or at least finds you familiar.
Julio!
What?
Julio.
Julio or Coolio?
TBD.
So, that's where we will leave everyone in this story. Basically, you can determine how your little dragony is, but you now have a pseudo-dragon familiar. And you can decide if it's a he or she, you can decide what its name is, what it looks like,
Well, apparently it's Julio.
what its little attitude
we're not
is.
sure.
Julia?
Julia.
Yeah, so you can decide its little attitude and how it interacts with you, but basically that's where we're going to leave you, is in this material, ethereal plane, not sure where you are, but yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
So that's what that is.
Well done.
That was awesome.
That, most of that was written like a half an hour before you guys got
Nice.
Because I had not written any of that, and then I was like, oh, wait.
I gotta decide what we're doing.
No, I just like had it all come to me because
That's
I was
cool.
reading. I got in some of these books recently, and I've had these like sparks of like, this is how I want these pieces to fit together. So, and then to shift between my game and the game that Tyler's introducing us to, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a story in between. So this is what I've written for that. It's short. It's only a few paragraphs. So, and you can use this however you want. So your eyes flutter open, and the hum of the Spelljammer's arcane thrumming engine is suddenly absent from the nearly permanent spot it had etched in your mind across the last 2 weeks of hearing it constantly. So that is a type of,
Vessel.
yes, an arcane driven ship. So they, let's see if I have a, there's
I think
something.
we're gonna say that this
It's all been a dream.
what do you call it? Matrix.
Oh yeah, it's all been a illusion.
So I did pick a specific type. It doesn't, I mean, this isn't going to take a lot of parts of the story, but basically
Holodeck.
you're on a big
Holodeck incident.
spaceship. It looks kind of
Nice.
like that.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
So,
Yes.
your berth below the ship's deck is situated beneath the helm, giving you prime placement for noticing the exact moment the motors give out. It's all up to the solar winds now. May they catch the sails swiftly and carry you all to the nearest inhabitable planet. Your shipmates have been restless these last 2 weeks, as being trapped on an overcrowded, broken ship with few supplies to sustain you has all had a negative effect on the camaraderie you all experienced while breaking out of the work camp and hijacking the nearest, whatever ship that was called, sailing ship off the labor camp planet. The Wailing War has finally ended. The humans and their allies, the Khazarth army as they had been calling themselves, were finally brought down by the Dormir forces, the lowly monsters and animal species that banded together to end the despotic rule of the humanoid races. Those that survived did so because they were locked up in the abysmal work camps, such as the ones that overcrowded or that covered the planet you now escaped from, lucky enough to just be forced into enslavement rather than enraged or engaged in the violent, chaotic feuds that drench spans of battlefields in blood across Tintera and surrounding planets. Although several of your shipmates had some previous experience on sailing vessels, your ship had not been properly supplied to care for a crew of more than 40 work camp survivors, some of whom had been malnourished for months. Your best bet for survival at this point is to use your momentum, unfurl the ship's sails to catch solar winds, navigate to the closest planet, and hope for a mostly successful landing. Rebuilding your lives on another planet may be the most generous gift that you've all received since living under the oppressive rule of the Khazar for 6 years.
Wait, what?
Also, here's your little dragon.
Hey!
Hey!
That's so cool. Holy cow.
He's a little guy.
Julio.
Play with him.
He's such a cute little guy.
Oh my goodness.
So awesome.
Look at him.
He's articulated.
Can his name be Emilio?
Emilio! I know, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Emilio. What?
Isn't he cute?
Amazing. Holy cow.
You should drape him around your neck.
That's kind of the idea.
Oh yeah. That's
You're a
great.
father now.
You got it.
Oh wow. So wait, that means that everything that we just experienced. What does it mean about everything we just experienced?
You don't know.
We have
You
to
don't know.
decide.
You don't know yet. You don't
okay,
know.
Okay.
You don't know if they're connected or if they're not. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out.
Excellent.
Because the you that I'm speaking of in that last part is not necessarily the you that you were before.
Not necessarily you.
Yep.
These guys. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is interesting. This is so cool.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That's so cool. Okay. Hands and applause for Christina.
Thank you, fans.
This was so cool.
Alright.
What
You
now?
ready for this?
Yeah.
What?
Alright.
Are you ready for this?
Do we clear the table?
We gotta clear the table.
Okay, clear the
We
table.
gotta make some space.
Yep, clear the table.
We need
No,
big.
we need
We
I'm gonna go down
at
and get
least
paper.
6 d6s. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna build the world that we're gonna be playing in, and we're gonna build it together.
Sweet.
Which is totally 100% my idea. I didn't take it from the Adventure Zone in any way, shape, or form. This is completely, yeah. In fact, it's even better. Clarice, we were listening to Adventure Zone. Clarice is like, if you ever run a campaign, you need to start this way. So,
Yes. Sweet.
fully actually, I wasn't even creative enough
So
to.
it's her fault.
I wasn't even creative
It
enough
is
to
my
rip it
fault.
off. She
It is my fault.
she told me to.
I did tell him to.
So,
This
What-
is a spin-off of
yeah,
of
of the game that they used to build their world. So this is called the Deep Forest. This is all we're gonna do this time is the Deep Forest, and it's a world building game
Sweet.
using cards, and it's fully collaborative. We aren't characters actually. Sort of, we can be a little bit, but we aren't characters this time. We're sort of almost omniscient gods playing on a chessboard, sort of. So we are building the world that we're going to inhabit later. I suspect, and I'll tell you the story in a second. I suspect with like a time jump afterward or something like that. Like we're almost like laying the mythology and the lore of the world that we're going to be in.
which the story that Krista spun up in the beginning of it is
It's-
going to probably
That's
tie
kind of-
in very well.
Yeah, that's actually kind of almost the setup for this world. I don't know if you knew that or not.
If she knew
Yeah,
it or not.
If she didn't know it, well, no, we talked about it. But if she, but I didn't spend a lot of time talking about that part of it. So,
Oh.
so if you remember it, that's awesome. So this is also partially a map making game. So we're gonna draw it sort of together, and then Krista's gonna.
Is this okay?
Yeah,
It's
perfect.
just like an ongoing piece.
Yeah.
As big as possible.
And then Krista's gonna
We don't
maybe
need it,
digitize it.
No.
Yeah,
We're done.
somehow.
You might want to keep something to look up stuff,
Yeah, you might.
but you can also pull it out of your head.
Or
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. And weirdly, I like the idea of a long continent. I think that's kind of fun. All right. Claire's gonna.
Or would you rather us take together?
No, I think that'd be cool. This would be cool.
what's the rice for?
So this is an old.
This is just fun.
This is just an old.
This is how you make maps.
Map
Yeah.
making thing where you just we'll dump the rice out and then we'll trace around it, and that's your That's
I
what
hope you
the
have a
borders of your
vacuum
map.
cleaner.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ooh, an island.
another island. A peninsula.
You can sort of spread things around, and there's no like set thing that we need to do, but things that look kind of cool.
Not Vesuvius.
There you go.
Volcano.
No, it's like what's that?
Crater Lake. So some of these like these outlying things, you can make them into little sets of islands if you want to. There's no real rules to this that I know of. If there are, then I'm sorry.
It's like playing in a sandbox, guys.
Could this like be March?
Every time I leave my seat, that will appear right here.
Yep. He's filling in your spot.
Okay.
All right, let's trace.
So like, if there's a few pieces of rice, are we going
Follow your
out?
heart. Follow your
Seriously,
heart.
yeah. If it's like, ooh, that's a good, like,
This
could be a
is
cool
just the
island shape.
yeah. Honestly, we're just looking for shapes. We have.
Yeah, there's one.
Hey, thank you. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Krista, you want green? Oh,
Oh, I have one I think somewhere, but it's fine either way. I gotta eat while you guys are starting that. I won't get to eat while I'm talking.
Yeah, you're gonna be starving.
I usually am. I get to the end of our sessions usually I'm like, I forgot to eat.
I realized that during the one shot, I was like, oh, I got a scarf before.
Dude, it happens every time.
Yeah.
It's hard being a DM, you just forget to eat. Or you don't have time.
Okay, that's nice.
Go back to the park.
that's probably why most DMs are kind of angry.
Because they're hungry.
Try to kill the party.
That's a control thing.
That's just
That's a character flaw.
I like an archipelago. We've got some of the stuff going on. This is cool.
Oh, yes. We've got a nice long day.
Just marking the
Yeah.
highest point of
Just
that
go
mountain.
to the crater.
Do it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So that's the center,
Yeah.
the ridge of your.
I think we got it.
This is such a cool idea. I've never done this with rice
Sweet.
before.
I've never done it before. I've seen it done, but I've never done it.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
All right.
And then we have
Yeah.
the idea that there'll be a mountain here, just of some sort.
I kind of just went
So
through.
yeah, he did a
went
trace.
around where the
Oh,
mountain
that's-
Okay.
was.
I did like a little circle-wide in
Oh, you did in there?
yeah, right in the middle of it. And here I did one and one.
Kristen, do you want to take a picture of it all, like so you can see our awesome topography that we have? If you want to take that into account.
Yeah. Open this way too.
Moments.
I'm freaking my speaker out probably by doing this.
Okay, how do
Okay.
we clean this up safely?
Vacuum.
So scoop the paper like this,
Mhm.
and then just make like a little
Funnel.
And probably funnel it into a bowl for something there.
Oh yeah, that's probably smarter than trying to get it back in the.
Yeah.
And then I do have funnels.
House with a holy snake.
Yeah.
That's really
We wanna-
fun.
Try and get it to the moon.
Just grabbing a bowl.
Smart.
You can even do it in parts.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Use these for fun.
There you go.
How many do you need, please?
Oh!
Maurice, where were you?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I distracted.
He was distracting me.
There's been a whole breach.
Beak.
I'm still alive.
There's some here.
Oh, yes.
Is this what's inside a rain stick?
Yes. Basically.
I just have a revelation.
No one thinks the seeds from the plant come right out.
Oh yeah.
What was
the
it
act-
really?
the
It's
actual
the
ones.
seeds from the
9, 10,
cacti?
11, 12, 13, 14.
Yes.
16.
Unless you buy it at the gas station, then there's.
Now, what are we gonna call this world?
That's we're gonna have to figure that out.
Hey, hey.
Okay, so let me kind of talk through the rules a little bit, and fill in things that I'm not gonna explain well.
Just read it and people get it.
Yeah. So okay, we've done that. So when you I just got out index
Never
cards.
had this. I didn't see it. What did you?
What do you need?
I just set out
They look
index
like
cards.
Oh, index card.
Melted dice.
I didn't see it. Where's mine?
I have more, but
Oh, here they are. They're underneath the map.
oh, okay. I was like, am I crazy?
No,
Yes.
it's just the
I will-
cemetery's taking them again.
Yeah, right. Oh, I have prevented that now. I have like 500.
Also, I have
on
a
this.
very large eraser if
Okay.
you need it.
We only really need 2 index cards. On one, will you write 2 column headings, adoptions and taboos,
Mm.
and then on the other one, whatever it says, I forget what it says.
Adoptions and taboos.
On one index card,
Excellent.
2. Gotta make it even.
What are these things?
They're gonna be our contentions.
Okay.
Arguing is a good thing in this game.
Yeah, debate is good, although not extended debate. We should adoptions and taboos. We should have had this ready when we came.
Be efficient in your debating.
Yes,
You're wrong.
because this is collaborative.
Unlike the presidential debate.
All we just need is somebody to stand quietly, and you're pretty fine. And then the other one is to write names.
Like
at the
this?
top.
Yeah.
There was one point where he just like, I just wanted to see drool because that was the look of his face.
Okay, so the story. So this is the story. This is the background, and it's really good. Did you plan?
No.
No, because
Well, I did read that.
You did, okay.
Yes, I did read that, but I didn't. I actually wrote this first.
you're really
Uh-huh.
it ties in really well.
All right.
For a long time, our monstrous home was occupied by invading humans. Now, finally, we've driven them off, and we're left with this: a year of relative peace. One quiet year with which to dismantle their settlements and reclaim our lands. Come winter, a band of heroes, and that's super vague what that means.
Mhm.
A band of heroes will arrive, and we might not survive the encounter. This is when the game will end. We don't know about that yet. What we know is that right now, in this moment, we monsters have an opportunity for healing and self-discovery in our deep forest, away from human eyes. And so we are not monsters in that we are not characters in particular. We are playing on this
Your
Field.
demiurges.
yeah, where and I want to reinterpret what it means by monsters with what I texted before. It's just non-humans. So we are populating this world with anything non-human from D&D. So however you want to do that, and we'll talk through this as we go, the rules. And then the gameplay is, well, I'll talk about that. So this is our map. Before playing, we'll establish some of the landscape and the monsters who live here. As we play, we'll update the map to reflect new discoveries, conflicts, and opportunities, and that comes with playing with the cards and things like that. Parts of the map will be literal cartography, and other parts will be symbolic. Throughout the game, we'll all be responsible for drawing on the map. It's fine to draw poorly or crudely, but all of us are going to draw. So we've got project dice. When you start a project, we'll place one on the map to note how many weeks it will take to finish. It's a year. There's 52 cards, 52 weeks. Although I figured we might shorten it, so I shortened it by I think 8 weeks or something like that. So we won't do the entire game, which is fine, and we're gonna go a little faster through it. Each week the dice ticks down by 1, and this will make more sense when it's happening. But I'll say we're gonna build an aqueduct from this place to the next. I think that's gonna take us 4 weeks, and then each week we count it down, and I wish 3, and then it just helps us to track our
How long
progress
each
as we
thing
go.
is taking.
And that'll make more sense in the game as it comes.
Sweet. Okay.
This is the part that makes the least sense to us, but it is. I'll just read it. Point to the contempt tokens. These are contempt tokens. They represent any tension and frustration that might arise between our monsters. And some of that might come in just like the decisions that we make. If like most of us agree on something, but Ashley's like, yeah, I don't think that should happen, she can put a contempt token down. Or if we're split on something.
I see, okay.
Or
Yeah.
if you are thinking in terms of this group over here really wants, let's say, fairies really want to preserve some forest glen, and the centaurs really want to tear it down.
That's contention.
That's contention, and so you, as the fairy group, would take a point of contention.
Yeah.
So you aren't really taking it, but if you're representing something,
You're
it's
representing contention that's happening.
happening. Yeah. So it's not really conflict between us at the
Yes.
table; it's
Yeah.
conflict between the groups that are being represented.
Good,
And
'cause I
then-
was taught to play well with others.
Yes, exactly. And that's
I know, we're
where.
all way too good at that.
I was taught to not. No.
Yeah, there. You're gonna do great.
And then this is like the summary. This is what happens each week, so that we can remember what happens. So that's the summary card.
Cool.
Okay, so the deck.
Tyler, I did know the general gist of that, the storyline of
Yeah.
like that we are monsters and that the humans were enslaving us and whatever. So you had told me that.
Did I? But
So-
you had written that already?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But no, I wrote that around
Oh,
what you had told me.
It's-
But then I read the stuff afterwards. I was like, oh no.
it's perfect. It's so cool. Okay, so the deck. So each suit represents a season. Okay, and so we start in the spring, and then we go until winter. Winter is the one that can last less amount of time, because the moment that you draw the King of Spades, the game is over. The heroes have come, and the game is over. So
You might get to winter, and the first card you pull could be
yeah,
that.
it
This is
might
it.
be over really fast because of that's happened. So I've already separated out the suits. I need to shuffle it within the suit, but sure, 'cause the king is at the bottom of the moment. But the way that we play is by drawing a card, and then each, so on this sheet, so like you draw the ace of hearts. You get two choices for each card that you draw. The ace of hearts. The occupation left you all forever altered. Agree on something about how the humans changed you. Or one of you begins to manifest new monstrous qualities. What are they? And not one of us as characters, but one of our people, like one of our groups, however that works. So we'll get to that. But that's the gameplay. Each card represents 1 week in the year.
What's this called? Like what style?
The deep forest, dark forest. It's darker deep. The deep forest.
Is that
It's
a
based on-
variation of the
but
quiet?
this-
It's a variation. It's a spin-off on the Quiet Year. So the Quiet Year is like a post-apocalyptic. You're rebuilding after this, the society after this world. But I thought this is a bit more D&D. So we went to, but it's structured the same way. So we all have 2 roles to play in the game. The first is to speak for members of this community and to care about their individual and collective fates. The second is to dispassionately introduce dilemmas, provoke difficult situations, and see what comes of them. The Deep Forest asks us to move between these 2 roles. The game will ask us to speak as various monsters in the community and take actions on their behalf. Each time you do so will indicate which monster we are speaking or acting as. For the purposes of this text, monster can either be a single monster or a clutch of smaller monsters who live together. When you introduce a monster to the map, remember that it must be able to communicate and act, albeit perhaps unclearly or through some sort of magical means. We shouldn't feel that any single viewpoint belongs to any one of us, and they are invited to speak for different monsters throughout the course of the game. So again, you're not kobolds every time, and you're not owl bears every time. It's we're all kind of talking together. Let's see. By explicitly calling out the actors and perspectives of the monsters, the Deep Forest allows us to explore how individuals shape communities, as well as how individuals cope with the scars of occupation. We'll also be presented with opportunities to introduce issues for the community to deal with in the wake of the occupation. This will often happen when we draw cards or use the Uncover Something Old action, which is on the card that we'll talk about. By dispassionately introducing dilemmas, then returning to our other role as members of the community, we create tension and make the community struggles feel real. If there's an issue you struggle with in real life, like whether a space can truly be safe, introduce situations that
I
call
like
us into
unsafe spaces,
Yeah.
honestly.
Honestly, risky spaces for me.
Okay, so the first thing we do, so before the game begins, we must establish the nature of the occupation and lingering impact it has on the area. We begin with a brief discussion, taking 4 minutes at most.
I think they might
This
have
is
been
improv.
This is Percy dice.
Oh,
We begin with a brief discussion, taking 4 minutes at most, about what the humans built here during the occupation. This can be as simple as someone saying, "How about a military outpost over here and barracks?" And then when we say that, this can be free for all for 4 minutes. We can sort
Set a
of,
timer.
and I will. We can sort of like lay out what were the things that the humans built. So like, this is an archipelago sort of over here. Like, is there a naval yard over there? Is there a fortress over here? However you want to do that, that's what we talk about it. So for 4 minutes, we don't unilaterally do it, but like Ashley will start and we'll just kind of go around. And
Add
I think this
something
happened,
to the
and then
map.
draw it on the map and just label it as you.
Okay.
So 4 minutes.
Wait,
on-
so could it be like industrial?
Yep, it could be anything.
Okay.
Cities,
I think this is the
Occupational-
D&D world, so, but yeah.
farmlands.
Yes.
What did a human leave here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also have
Giant
a spaceship?
telescope.
Or is
Giant
that-
telescope.
Something. Yeah. It's ironic. how
idea.
it's
Wait,
brand new world.
anything at all?
Anything at all.
Anything at all.
Okay.
We are building
I
a
think
world.
I'm gonna put a lighthouse right
Nice.
Love
I love
that.
a good lighthouse.
Should I just write the word lighthouse or not?
You draw a little circle and then label it. We'll go clockwise, so Cleric next.
I like the idea of putting a naval shipyard, but I think there should be a. Yeah, I know. I'm taking yours. I think they should have a base here, and then like a bunch of like docks and building boats over here.
Nice.
This wasn't meant to.
Naval NAV.
AL.
I'm putting in a hot
AL.
dog stand.
No.
Okay,
Nice.
go Tyler.
What kind of meat?
I like.
What kind of meat?
I like by this volcano here that there's like a wizard's tower, a huge wizard's tower, like on the side of this volcano. All right, you're up, Jeremy.
A river coming out here that goes down,
Can we do rivers?
Sure.
but this right here was a major city.
Yeah,
A
nice.
destroyed city, or is a major city?
Well, they left it, so
Yeah,
Okay.
so it exists, and this some of this will be like we decide to occupy the city. They're gone. That's some of like our gameplay.
Got it.
We'll be doing things with the things that we're placing here.
Nice.
it's a major city, but I didn't put a name on it.
No, that's fine. We can come
The
up with
city
it.
is major. We just call it major.
Okay.
I think over here, this is a monastery,
Ooh,
like in these islands.
Iona.
So this is the
Nice.
center, and then these are different.
nice.
Love it.
That's so
So
cool.
Got it.
Close enough, I think. Monastery Island. Yeah.
How did the humans leave?
What? Sorry.
How or where did it?
We don't know why they left. That will be part of what we talk about.
Not necessarily why, but do we know like where they went or how they went?
It's assumed that we threw them off somehow. Like we
Okay.
uprising. We don't know exactly why.
Okay. I guess I was just kind of wondering if they were like spacefaring or something
Could
like
be,
that
could be.
somehow.
That could be it.
So I was thinking of
I'm
okay.
definitely
I was thinking
down
of,
with that.
I'm done with that.
like
Space
like I
port.
said, a big big telescope.
Big telescope.
Sweet.
Thinking
do
of
it.
First.
Big telescope.
Trying to think
There
of
was another
where it
mountain
would be
over
best.
here.
Yeah.
This is a mountain right there.
And
Yeah.
that's a mountain over
These
there.
are like two little peaks right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I think there was one here.
these are the
Um,
boobies.
Those are the boobies.
Mountain.
Booby Mountain.
the Grand Tetons.
Yes, that's what they mean.
I know.
When they looked at them,
Yeah, I guess they
They
would probably
would-
make sense.
We've been out here alone
It's
for a
much of
while.
a lonely man now.
oh yeah, those are nice.
Oh yeah.
A little pokey.
But it'll do.
It'll do.
Like right on the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
Nice.
The tip of that, I guess, just away from settlements.
Did you label it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Sweet.
put
Perfect.
telescope.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going way back in time.
We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
I'm saying that way back in time, there was a Mount St. Helens-ish blow off the side of this mountain.
Yes.
And
Nice.
this was all pyroclastic flows through here, so this is all barren land. All
Nice.
down through here.
The
The
waste.
bears.
The wastes.
The wastes.
Yeah. So I would say from here to here, this was all wastes.
So maybe outside the city there was some farmland out here too, maybe?
Yeah.
Some farmland?
Did you just skip?
Do
There's
that
something
shit.
else. Oh, my turn? Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
first
I'm gonna put right here, there's a little, we already had a military fort, but I think there should be another one on the city.
Yeah.
Military fort.
And I think another city in like that flat area there, maybe next to the wastes.
Drawing in.
Got it.
Like over here or?
No, like I'm thinking here, this big
Here?
organized
Yeah,
city
yeah,
with
yeah.
a ton of farmland as well.
City.
Minor city.
All right. Any last few things that we want to make sure we hit? We got about 10 seconds left.
Oh.
Anything else?
Does
Anything
Anybody
you
else
feel like we're
wants on here?
missing?
This
An
island
aqueduct.
right here,
Aqueduct,
Hot dog stand.
completely.
That's a stand, yes.
fog.
I'm
All
gonna,
the
keep,
time.
I'm gonna keep plugging it. Yeah, you gotta walk. You gotta burn off the hot dogs.
I did.
I love it.
A
I'm just
lonely
thinking
tower. Can I put a
104.
lonely tower?
Do it.
She's 104.
Okay.
Saving.
Do we need some farmland?
This is all farmland over
That's
here.
farmland.
No
But
one
yeah,
knows
put
where the
some-
tower was for.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah, both.
Do we need like a miller's wheel or not really? I guess.
Water feature.
Yeah, water features. So I was
Yeah.
thinking like river from this mountain.
There you go.
Yeah, let's do that.
I
Nice.
don't know.
Some more of this might come up as we go too.
Good.
Okay, at this point,
Because
Going
rivers are
through
good
it.
dividers.
Desert.
Or
I don't know how.
No, I mean
Sure.
like rivers are usually not.
Desert.
One
One
S,
S.
one S.
This could already be
But
part
I
of
like
it. Just
desert.
continue
Yeah.
on.
I'm
Someone's gotta.
Can't do
Yeah.
that.
I love this. Okay, so at this point, each of us should introduce one monster. I'm gonna say people group, not
Okay.
single individual monster.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Race.
And race, and tell us briefly about its nest or dwelling. So you can say like, this is where all of the kobolds kind of originated here, or you can just say this is just a kobold nest and we don't know where they're from, or this is a settlement or whatever. When we
don't have any
introduce,
forests. Will we do that?
We'll get.
we can flesh it out too.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally can.
It's called
Maybe the
Find
rest of
some
it.
I know that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
maybe the
That
rest
was
of
all
it
forests,
is.
but then
Okay.
it's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I like you hit desert. We've got farmland, so maybe the rest.
The rest is
I like
forest.
that's good. That's good.
Because the
Yeah.
forest could be taken over the rest of the.
And again, we're probably gonna do a time jump to our story too, so things could. I will
Be
use
covered
creative
with,
license. We
yeah.
can change. Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Okay. When we introduce
So
our
medieval
monster and its home, we then sketch our contribution onto the map. So these sketches should be rough and simple, leaving lots of blank space for additions during play. We each introduce one monster this way, but it is understood that there are additional monsters in our community, perhaps half a dozen that are as yet unnamed. So, as an example, you might say, the first player might say, a collective of kobolds, and then their name, however you want to do it, that, have taken up residence in the old city, or something like that. However you want to do that. You could also say, no, they just,
What is the collective term for kobolds?
the Edu is what they call it here. I don't know if that's actually legit, but that's what they call it. Okay. We'll start again with Ashton.
Oh, really? I hadn't thought much about any other.
Yeah. Does anyone want to go first with
I'll
some
go.
monsters?
I have an idea, but I don't want it to be like I don't
Sure.
want to take anyone else.
There is
It's collective. It's okay.
Okay.
a powerful collection of Rakshasa that have taken up the military port here.
What are Rakshasa?
They are demon tigers. They're like huge. I'll look it up. I got it in the book. They're cool.
Hey.
It's hard enough to say.
Rakshasa.
It's like Mufasa.
Mufasa.
I almost wrote into it. There they are. So they're the ones with the backwards hands.
What?
I know, they're really odd because their hands are actually on backwards. Like that's what.
Weird.
Yeah, they're real weird.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. So they're kind of sneaky, and they're always trying to, says, pursuit of dominion over others. So they're always trying to. They're kind of power hungry.
Mm.
So which is why I chose them for the military
Excellent.
port there.
Rakshas.
It can change its form, and it can basically shift. So
Nice.
it can, yeah.
And so where are they at?
They're over in the military port here.
Sweet.
Does
Okay.
that need to be written on the map?
Yeah, if
or-
we could.
Okay.
R-A-K-S-H-A-S-A.
Is it okay that it's all going to the direction?
Encampment or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you could say that. Sure.
You can't just go rogue.
I'm not.
I did. I'm upside down. Okay.
If you guys want to
Me?
look for monsters
Okay.
or anything, there's
Okay.
if you need help looking for them.
You could take the book. Do you want to?
I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but
What do you want to do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
This one
You
also
said-
has a
I'll
bunch
do
of
mine.
monsters.
I'll do
Okay,
mine
go
since we're
ahead.
that. So I've got.
There's so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like. Where's the desert? Oh, sweet. Over here. There's a. I'm gonna say there's a huge cave, and I'm not cheating to add another feature here, but there's a huge cave, and there's a group. There's a. I don't know what the group is called. A horde of Tarasks,
Oh my gosh.
which are
What?
big, terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
Swipey creatures.
T.
I did go big.
Where are we? How do you spell that?
TARRA.
That's the wrong way.
They're like, what is one of the newer
Wait, what's the
Jurassic Park movies where they've got that big white?
Yeah, I
That
forget what
is
he's
what
called.
made me think of that. Yeah.
I was thinking the big creature that oh my gosh, in Attack of the Clones, the big creature in the arena
Yeah.
that she fights.
Yep.
big
It is
horned
like
one.
that. It's like- Actually, they have
There it
a
is.
monster that's
That's
even
it.
more like that.
Yeah.
Are
Gross.
they approachable?
No, that's why they're way off in the
Okay,
distance.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why the Rakshasa are over here too.
Yeah.
They're not very approachable
Yeah.
either. So,
They can't be tamed and ridden.
No, and they're huge.
Okay.
all right. So we got two types of unfriendly creatures.
I wanted to get. I'm happy you went the same way. I wanted a big bad.
Yeah.
And imagine, and you can use this opportunity to add force. Throw in some trees.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with those NT-like guys.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think they're calling them what? Treant?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with some of these guys.
name's Trent.
My name's Trent. I think I don't like
They could go pretty
I
much
just learned
anywhere.
there's such a thing called a lion ant. Or an ant lion.
Ant lions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I almost.
Where do you think these guys should go?
They could go
Should
pretty
they
much
be-
anywhere.
Imagine
Like
some
in
foresty
here,
area. Yeah.
Foresty area
Around
here,
the
foresty area here.
I would think pretty much in the middle because they're so big they could probably like take up their own. Like this is my lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are living out here.
Is this thing a pond? Or a lake?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's big.
Oh yeah, it is.
A watering hole?
When I was reading the rules for this, it kept saying like, you can draw on the map, but don't write on it. I'm like,
Yeah,
why do you
I
keep
disagree.
saying that? I'm gonna write all over
That's
this.
that's why I ignored it in the instruction. I was
Yeah.
like,
That
that's
was really
dumb.
odd to me.
Yeah.
I need to remember what all of this
Well,
is.
especially because
Yeah.
I don't think they are thinking using it as a.
Right. Well, it sounded like the one I was reading. It's like you play this for an hour. I'm like, I don't think that's what we're
No.
doing.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has everybody added one thing? We've got a couple.
Yeah, you guys
Got
got
it?
some stuff.
Can I do a general realm of
Sure.
creatures? Fae.
Ooh,
Oh,
look at that. The
yes.
island is a Fey island.
Oh, I can't wait to go there.
Nice.
So Fae, like,
All the different types
types of things. So
Love
you
it.
can kind of leaves it secretive because it's
Covered
misty.
in fog, it's misty.
But can I throw
Realm of
one
the
more
Fae.
in?
Do it. Do it. Because I'm gonna throw one more in
Because
too.
there's one creature, a mist dragon,
Ooh.
and it's part of the reason why it's misty.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Love
Ooh, are
this.
they
So you have to have like your
friends?
little cave symbol.
Or are
here.
they at odds?
Nice.
Mist dragon.
Love it.
Jonathan's got one.
I have one.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like near the city there would be a group of Dowar, which are kind of like, I mean, I only just learned about them, but to me they sound like a mixture of Jawas.
Mm.
Yes.
Jawas and Ferengi,
Sweet. Oh my
And-
gosh.
they look like penguins.
I love
Oh,
this.
that's right. That's right.
I'm so into that.
I love them. I
I'm
love
all
them
about
already. They're gonna become our main race.
And
aren't
so they
hope
are,
so.
they are merchants.
Yeah, that
like
sounds
penguins,
alright.
But they
This
are they
is
sound
so
a lot like
cool.
Jawas to me.
they?
Nice.
Good. So they're gonna
Jawa
try
Ferengis.
fleecing everyone.
Yeah, and it said that they have their own pantheon of deities that are entirely like commerce and.
Oh, that's so
something.
Ferengi. Oh my
So-
gosh. I love that.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Doar.
Dohwar.
And then we got
D-O-H.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be writing this down, aren't you? And in
They
parentheses
are
next to the-
fabulous.
yeah.
What else am I forgetting?
Tree.
Yeah.
They're
They're
like hobbits but penguins.
Yeah, they're 3 foot tall.
I love them. That's my new favorite thing.
Krista, what did you do? What was
I
yours?
did the Rakshasa.
Okay. And Ashley, what did you do?
I have not done
Oh,
anything
okay.
yet. I'm deciding.
Dragon.
I did the Fey.
Yeah, there's a dragon over there at that end.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Miss Dragon.
I'm gonna throw in what was it? There was a fortress.
There was a.
There's 2 naval.
So this was a
Places here.
military port down
I
here.
got one.
Yeah, throw it in.
Do it,
Throw it
do
in. Throw it in. Throw
Okay.
it
This is a
in. Ew.
3 keen.
A Thryking.
Trikeen.
I think it's Thryking, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spell,
I
how do you
love
spell
that.
it?
T-H-R-I.
Yep. Kreen.
Yeah, cream. Thryking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do it.
And
Do it. I could be living in like
it's
the
an
city.
insectoid, monstrous.
Yes.
Nomads and hunters.
I imagine when they talk to you, they're doing that whole like
Yeah.
twitchy head thing.
Ooh.
The big eyes. Yeah. That twitchy look.
I don't know. Where do you think nomads
It's a good eyelid
hunters
hunters.
would be?
Would they be out here in the wastes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a hard. What is it? Chitin.
Chitin.
Chitin shell.
Yeah, that word.
Chitin.
Yeah.
I can't
So
read
they're
upside
probably
down.
they could probably and they don't sleep. They need
What?
very little sleep.
We're
Gross.
gonna put them
Yeah.
right at the foot of the mountain.
But they're nomadic too. That's just kind of their
Yeah, that's kind of their
area.
base.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ashley, you got one?
I think I'm gonna do these guys.
These
The
guys are so fun.
Modrons.
Modrons? Like morons with a D?
Yes, they are.
That's Mike Wazowski.
If they stuck wings on Mike Wazowski.
Exactly.
Turn them into a clock.
Oh, I
They
love it.
are beings of
Right.
absolute law
Yeah.
that adhere to a hive-like hierarchy. So I'm thinking of putting them in the city
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
hive.
This
So
one?
a major
Or this
city.
one?
She has
that
Or both of
really
them.
good
This
that one down
class
there,
in
yeah.
the city.
M-O-D.
Modrons. M-O-D-R-O-N-S. And let's see, variant rogue Modrons. Modron unit sometimes becomes defective, either through natural decay or exposure to chaotic forces, which I think would make sense.
Well, I think we can have Modrons and then like let anything else happen with
that's
them.
right,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
right. Okay, so they could
would be
there could
general.
a part of them.
So, a subclass that's underground,
Yes.
right in the sewers of the.
Nice.
Those
Is
are
the
giant
rat
space
folk.
hamsters.
Rat folk!
Okay, but 5 more minutes
Yes.
on us doing this part.
Yes.
Oh
Love it.
yes, I love that.
So cool. And another fun part of this, just and to throw a wrinkle in, so I love, we've got a low class in the sewers. We've got probably like a servanty class with them.
Mhm.
I think that the elves
Oh yeah.
have taken. They decided the city is theirs.
Oh, okay. So these are
Like after the humans left, the elves are like, well, we're obviously like on top after this, and
okay,
so
that makes sense.
the elves are there.
Okay. Are we continuing to add more?
4 minutes.
Are
Yep.
these like
Oh, man.
pure blood elves?
Rat folk
For
are-
now.
Okay.
They're found in every city.
Okay, I have a really
Oh
good
yeah,
one.
throw 'em in.
Yes.
I have a good.
Do it.
The hedge.
Mm.
They're very diplomatic, and it says they are the most diplomatic and good-natured of all the humble.
Nice.
Where are they
Okay,
going?
that's gonna be important with negotiating
Yeah.
amongst us all. Okay,
Yeah,
I
they're
love that.
kind of. Yeah, so they obviously are more
Can we run the hot dogs?
meadowy
It's just me.
wood.
Sorry, I built a hot dog stand out here.
Nice.
So like wherever they're like heavily wooded.
Why are you erasing it? No, it stays there. It stays
No, I
there.
can build a city around the hot dog stand or something.
Like,
could be in the
you want to
city.
fill in the middle with foresty areas, like while you're.
Do you want me to just draw little trees?
So
Yeah.
trees, happy trees.
So where's like the center of the foresty area? That's where the hedge.
I think this whole center here is. There's a
Mhm.
mountain
Wherever
there.
there's like
that
farmland,
is
there's
all-
farmland that splits out of the forest, but it's all forest around.
There's all.
I think like,
forests.
and we'll come up with a cool name for it, but it's the Great Forest or something like that now. It's just huge and
Oh, the
spanning.
plasmoids. I love the plasmoids.
We got 2.5 minutes left.
I want to put Pegasus on this mountain.
Yes.
So if we're putting elves in here, can we have something like
Do you want that?
Yes.
Can we have something like orcs?
I was,
Yeah,
gonna,
do
I
it.
was gonna say like we
Was
should
there
have
any-
orcs like in the
Is there any
wastes.
lakes around?
Okay.
Like,
That's
I'd like
right
to have
there.
some orcs up in
Or you
here.
could do it along the edge. The
Oh, they could be on.
waters,
They could be in
islands.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting mermaids right out here by the monastery island.
Yes.
Some orcs out here.
Space clown.
No! Yeah.
No,
Perfect.
No, 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 no.
He's manning the hot dog stand.
Little hamster
There's
guys.
giant space hamsters.
Yeah.
Space hampers.
So I've been thinking that the orcs should have actually captured some
Yeah.
giant space.
Oh.
This is
Write
the other
that
thing.
down. Write that down. Write that down.
Put
That down.
They're not all good, right? Like that's the other thing. They were definitely oppressed by the humans, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we're all buddies.
Right.
Okay.
The game
so,
wants that, by the way, but I don't.
Vampirates.
So
I love this book. I'm so
It's
excited that I
ridiculous.
bought this.
Nice.
have the navy. So
Yes.
I was
So,
thinking there should
here's
be a
another one
mega
for you
pig
guys.
somewhere.
The turtles.
Just the
Turtles.
turtles.
Yes. They should
the
be.
turtles just took over.
He needs to be
They
near
should be
water,
present.
so
They're
like
actually
a port.
they took over these ports.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
I think the Humblewood guys just generally are in the forest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Jonathan came up
I've
with
done my
one.
damage. Turtles.
One
Jonathan
single
has-
megapede.
And that's
One-
What is it?
Megapede.
Oh my god.
Where
But
is he living?
He's like Fable. Like no one's actually.
No one's seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where does he? Where is he
We only
fabled to be?
hear
Who
him.
is he? What?
Was he able to
Where is
be?
he fabled to
fabled
be?
to
Oh,
be.
fabled.
You hear him
What's the
around
character
the
Megapede.
craters of the volcanoes.
Nice.
Mega
So
Man.
he's up here, and he could be in.
On
He's in
any
one
of
here.
them, yeah.
Could we put some drow on here?
Yeah.
Or are those?
Where are they
Nice.
Are they already on here?
Do
I
it.
think they should go around the lighthouse. On this side.
Okay.
Unless.
Is
They
it
like
OU?
underground a lot.
DROW.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Drow elves.
Oh yeah, because they're underground. I just started listening to Homeland,
Ooh.
Legends of Drizzt
Oh, just
today.
I've been wanting to read all of those books.
They're not dark.
Where did you put him?
Okay, they're underground. so
But
maybe
they can be over by that and just have some caves that go down into the
Yeah, there could be
underground.
caves.
Oh,
I am
All along that
imagining
side, it could be a
big
giant
cave
cave
systems.
Yeah.
system down there.
drow caves.
And so they have that on lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have it guarded. and
Should
they
we
need
put
to have it.
hobbits in? We should put hobbits in, right?
Hobbits is.
Hobbits, they live down here.
Yep.
Yeah. How about these
Or halflings.
strig?
Um,
Strig are. It's a bird folk.
Oh hey.
Ooh, yeah.
Like out, they resemble owls. Solid bodies.
Okay, how do we spell that?
STRIG.
STRIG. Are they living up here with Pegasus?
Uh,
That would
Or
be
should they
cool.
live somewhere else?
That would be cool.
they're bird folk, so they build like perches
Yeah, fly
and,
with them.
yeah. And also the
Commonality.
That's a
corvum.
mountain.
It is a total play.
Okay, time's up.
All right.
Do you have one more?
I have one more.
Do it.
Young,
It's
young
called
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you.
corvum.
I was. See, what's so sad is I
Oh,
was.
is it
Corvum?
the?
Yes.
Crows.
I love the
Where
I
are
crows.
they
love
at?
them.
Where are they at?
What, crows?
Yeah, they're like
They
Are
should
they in
be-
this city?
They
crow-like
should be
race.
the ones that
They're
war
really
with
smart.
the rat people underneath.
Yeah.
So they
Who
should
does
be
the
like
crows?
close
Yeah, they're like
enough to the
four-
rats
four
they
of
can
them.
they can war with them, but far
And I
enough
think
away they have their
put
own
the rat folk
space.
and like put the same
Yeah.
in that city too.
Yeah.
Like they've taken the cities and the
Okay,
rat folk
so-
are
They're,
underneath.
they're just kind of in
So that's
the
the corvum.
sewers anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like
Is it like the sharks and the?
Yes.
when you get rat, you're a rat all the way.
Okay. Did I get everything? Terrask, Adoar, the Fey, Mist Dragon, Trients, Rakshasa, the Thrycreen,
We have trees?
Thrycreen,
Yes.
Modrons, the elves are in the cities, I didn't say rat folk, and then I got the
Pegasus.
Modrons.
Megapede.
Megapede.
I got the Megapede,
Turtles.
the Drow, the Corvum, the Turtles, Pegasus,
Orcs.
Maybe on the Christmas tree.
Mermaid,
Get a new one.
Orcs, Halflings.
Strig.
Say that.
Oh, how do you spell it?
STRIG.
What are
Nice.
those again? Those are right before
The bird people.
These are the owl. The owl people.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's cool.
And again,
did
this
you put
doesn't
them?
mean that like other stuff can't ever
Where'd you
pop
put
up, but just
We're gonna put the
Okay.
owl people.
in the trees, I think, somewhere.
Who's at the Wizard's Tower?
Low grounds.
Abandoned.
Time will tell.
I will
Is it
say,
abandoned?
I will
Who's
say
at
that's,
this
I'll say
mysterious
that's the only
tower?
story thing I have in my life. Something with the Wizard's Tower.
So don't touch your victim.
I mean, go for it. It's a very bare bones thing.
Okay, ready?
I was
Okay.
mostly intrigued by the
This next bit is adoptions and taboos.
Oh, that, okay.
Next, we declare an important remnant left behind the human. Behind by the human. We've already done this.
There's a remnant of humans.
No.
No, this is like a specific thing.
These are really okay. These are very specific.
Like specific
Like
things.
aqueducts and canals, a dark orb of farsight, a human memorial, crops and fields, some of that we've already said. But so we declare an important remnant left by the humans, something we might have either adopted as our own or declared taboo after the occupation. Like the Wizard's Tower is off limits. That was a human magical place, off limits. We
Or
don't-
like
that's
the
taboo.
telescope.
Or the telescope.
Or both.
Or maybe we've taken the telescope because we want to make sure we know when they're coming back or something like that. I don't know.
The humans had dabbled in time travel at the Wizard Tower and a
That's
few
tough.
of their other spots, and we decided that was a bad idea. But there are some of the other races that are trying to gain power for that.
So we're gonna put a contention on that. That
Yeah.
not everybody agrees to make
Yeah.
that a taboo.
Yep.
Okay.
But right now it is a taboo. The time traveling shenanigans.
Yep.
All right.
How-
5 minutes.
How about do you argue this stuff?
Or just if it's arguable if we disagree, but other than that, I say go for it.
How about not necessarily time travel, but portal power? And that's how they left.
Okay.
So there's a lake at the bottom of this volcano.
Mhm.
Kind of makes it look like a crater lake.
Mhm.
They left from there. Like they
Okay.
went up and
in. Okay.
so I don't know if that's taboo
I like
or if
it.
it's something we're trying to get.
Okay. And so this can be adoptions, things we like, or things that we are against.
Things we definitely like are the little farmlands.
Yep.
So
Farmland. I'm gonna say similar cities because we already decided we're taking the cities.
it's a farm. See, it's a little farm.
And we can make up weird stuff too. Again, like the hot dog stand is.
The hot dog stand is
It's an ancient relic that was left
ancient
behind.
relic.
That's
Sorry,
canon.
I'm still in the Fallout realm where I see like, the
See, the
Put
quiet,
it on
the
there.
quiet year we could have done
gas,
that.
Yeah, the gas station left behind. And
I'm putting it in. The hot dog stand is
okay,
an adoption.
all right, it's canon.
It's canon.
Is that in the city here?
Yeah, it's right outside the city.
Yeah, mark it.
Yeah,
Right outside.
yeah, right outside. The
Where?
city.
In
So
the
do we?
farmland?
Are there
It was like
groups
between the farmland
worshiping
and
the
the
hot
city.
dog, or what?
I mean, it's whatever. Like we don't know what the hot dog
I think
really was.
The orcs
Yeah.
worship the hot dog. They
That's-
really love the
Yeah,
hot
because they
dogs.
love the meat on a
Yeah.
stick. They're like the tube steak
Yeah.
is.
So are the
king.
orcs doing like pilgrimages to this city?
Yes. Orc.
Orc pilgrimages to the city with the hot dog stand.
Wow. Got
Well,
it.
maybe they have it like
But
in their
nobody's manning the hot dog stand.
mythology.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
a historical relic.
It's
And
yeah.
so they're on
There's one orc who is there currently.
Yes. Yeah.
a migration
His name is
of
Nathan.
orcs to find the hot dog.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How about a reason for the fact we have a long map? How about when you sail, you get to the edge, and you end up coming back?
Oh,
to
did
the
you
other
just spawn on the other side?
I
Ooh.
love stuff like
side?
that.
Part of their portal
It's a
research.
cylindrical planet.
Did it break our? Did it break
Yeah.
everything?
Weirdest thing.
It's a cylindrical planet.
Is this two? Are we on a
Or-
2D planet?
Or are we inside
Planet.
We could be
of
on
a
the
bottle?
how do they call
We're the
it?
ship in a bottle, but
It's
we're a
the
planet.
little ship tube.
We're a message
Oh,
in
you're
a
in a
bottle.
Like in space.
Yeah.
Message
There's
in
an
a
inside,
bottle.
and there,
Yeah.
there might be an outside, but we don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
You've got
the
2
humans
minutes.
got to the outside of the bottle
Oh.
Oh,
by
man.
going through the hole. Humans went through the drinking hole on the outside of the bottle. They got to the outside, and we're on the inside. Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh.
We just wrote a book.
But the
But wait a
halflings
second.
don't
If
believe
we were on
it.
the inside, wouldn't we look
No.
up and see the other side?
You can't see through. No. Can you see through?
That's not how quantum
wouldn't
physics
we
works.
see, Wouldn't we see
Oh.
from here to here?
It's enormous. It's huge. You can't see that.
Can you explain again what a taboo is?
Something that we don't want to mess with. We don't touch.
We don't touch.
Yeah.
Illegal.
And that can be contended. Some people do want it. Some people don't. That's where
Right.
that contention.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
What would we want or not want that? What would that do for later?
I think
Oh,
that
we don't have anyone
It
in the
might make it.
monastery.
It might
unless-
make it a
the
source of a
mermaids?
story later.
yeah, they're lurking around there. I think there's a big giant garbage dump from this city.
Thank you. I have
Giant garbage dump that's right here. This is all a big garbage dump.
Right next to the farmland?
Yeah.
and the river too.
Oh.
Because this is humans. They weren't thinking
If that
ahead.
river's gone bad and we need to find a better source of water.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe.
Because that dump has gone bad and they didn't think about it being too close to the river.
Stink
Ooh,
lines.
stink lines.
Oh.
Stink
That's
lines.
Yeah.
And then there's like an eternal fire burning
Oh,
now.
great.
Wait,
You
is
can
that
handle
just,
Here.
is that just America? Are you just drawing
Yeah.
America?
Am I drawing Florida maybe? Trash fire. There's an eternal
Or
fire.
it's.
Wow.
Oh my
Or-
god.
I love it.
But there's been nobody knows. Yeah.
and so it's taboo.
Yep. So
Is
that's
there
a
a
dump.
place that wants to secede and become its own country?
So that's taboo. The dump is
Say it
taboo.
over there, yeah.
The
Nobody
Fae.
goes into the dump
Hmm.
because it's gross.
What's the
It's also
creature?
close
Is it
to where
rot,
the
rot folk?
megapede might live.
Rot folk? Is that what it is? The
rat
creature?
folk?
No, rot. There's like rot
Rot.
something.
Oh,
I don't know. Is it from the regular manual or is it from something else?
I thought it was regular, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it's regular.
What about some mines?
Ooh,
That
that's
those
probably
are
a good
taboo
idea.
too.
Where are they going?
Because they
Here?
destroyed our land with their mining. And so
Oh,
they
mine.
they
I mean, there's
delved
the
too greedily into
oozes.
these.
There's
And the
just like
jellies
mines
and the-
throughout, and those are taboo.
There's the
something-
puddings. So
That would be good.
Mines.
Rot grubs.
Mine.
Rot lord. Necrotic
Yeah, rot
creatures
grubs.
rotten.
Mine.
and Rot troll.
Mm.
Ooh. Creepy. Oh.
Is the
Mine.
telescope something that we want to protect? Like, or like not touch?
I think that
30
we
seconds.
should be looking at the telescope because we need to be careful if the humans come back.
Okay, I don't have the options.
Got it.
Mine.
Is the lighthouse something that we want to protect? Or is that
I like
old?
that.
Old, okay.
Well, that's the drow elves are over there.
Yes, they've taken it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What if like the islands, not the monastery, but any other islands, are like graveyards? Like they
Cemeteries?
like cemeteries.
Cemeteries
like,
and
yeah.
graveyards.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
we
they're
can mark some of
Of
those.
humans.
they're taboo. Yeah, the humans.
So cemetery here.
Graveyard.
All right, let's get into the actual gameplay now.
Hold on, I have one more thing to add.
Good.
There's something right around the hot dog stand. There is a settlement of owlbears that protect that hot dog stand
Yes.
with their lives.
Yes.
Because they think that they were the first ones to find it, and they think that orcs have no business coming in and worshiping whatever it
Owlbears?
is. Owlbears, yeah.
Owls and
OWE.
OWL.
OWL, bears.
Dog bears.
The O versus O.
Dog bears.
I can't spell
They
guys.
did
I'm sorry. It's
compare
okay.
troubleshooter.
Owlbears.
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 Because I love them.
Okay. So each week,
I was thinking you would add something, and you didn't, and I forgot.
about it.
That's okay. That's what this is.
Alright, sorry, that's
I
it.
was thinking about them, but I figured you'd
I got
probably
it.
do it first.
I'm back. I'm with it.
okay, so each week, we'll and like Clarice will start and then I'll go. That way we know how it's played.
Okay.
So what you do, you draw a card and interpret it based on whatever comes up here. You reduce a projected dice as they come up, and then you can either uncover something old, you agree on something, or you start a project. And then again, the project is the elves have taken over the city, but there's not much water. We need to build an aqueduct or something like that. However, whatever fits into the narrative. Pick a card. Pick a card.
Do I take a card or draw off the top of the deck?
Doesn't matter to me.
How do you want to do it?
Draw.
Are they helpful?
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Two options. Some of the monsters here have traveled a great distance to join the community. What drew them here? Where did they leave? Or, all of the monsters here have lived in this region for centuries. What originally drew them to this area? Or I'm going to call this the continent.
Okay. I am going to say that I think the elves came with the humans.
Okay.
Cool.
Because they thought the humans were gonna ruin everything and thought they might as well come.
Yes.
I like that.
I think that is I think everybody else was here, pretty much.
Yep.
Maybe some exceptions. But I think the elves came with the humans.
I like that.
Okay. What about the drow? They're kind of elves, right?
Yeah.
So they
I think
they
that
came with the elves because
they came with the elves because they were
were
concerned that the elves were going to mess everything up. So that they came with the elves. So the humans decided that they were going to go on this whole thing and show up. And then the elves said, ooh, we better follow you because you're going to mess things up. And then the drow elves said, you're going to mess things up too. So they followed.
So they came with humans to keep them in check.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay,
Or
so you get
take over
to
after them.
either uncover something old, which is introduce and draw something from before or amidst the occupation. So this is where we get to add more things to the map if we want to.
Sweet.
You can agree on something or you can start a project.
I am going to start a project. I think that some of the elves are really grossed out by the thing that happened over there, which is the dump. And they are going to like it's taboo, so they don't want anybody else going in there.
Yeah.
But they want to try to clean it out. So they're going to try to clean up this dump.
The Great Rot Reclamation Project.
Yes. And then they're going to take.
for it.
They're going to try to transport all the garbage
You can make orcs pay for it.
Yeah.
somewhere.
make the rot grubs pay for it.
Good.
Yeah, I think that they're going to try to transport all the dump garbage out of this kind of nicer foresty area and get it out towards the waste.
How many weeks will that take?
It's a pretty stinking big dump, so I'm going to say
Literally.
it takes 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Are they enslaving the Modrons?
Ooh, to do it?
To do it,
How are they doing it?
absolutely they are.
Absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely they are. They're full on like making a road
Ooh.
out to the wastes.
Okay.
We're trying to. So they're trying to build a road and get all the nasty garbage as far away from this river farmland area because the humans were dumb and left their garbage.
They're going to encounter the Thri-Kreen. They're going to encounter the.
They're gonna
orcs,
real
Maybe
step
even
in it.
the mega.
Yep.
Maybe.
They're gonna real step in it.
Do they know about the megapede?
They know that it
Do you know
might
the
exist, but they don't really know about it. Do you know the megapede? Megapede, do you know the megapede?
Okay.
It's really big.
3 of hearts.
3 of
What do you
hearts.
think?
Someone discovers a trove of ritual items hidden from the humans. What are they? Add them to the map. Or an old language resurfaces among you, a tongue you haven't heard for ages. Why was it silent? Why is it returned?
I like the language. I'm gonna go with the language.
Okay.
What?
Robot, I
No.
hate you.
Explicit.
There was a
He's
strange
playing a
voice.
song named Language that's explicit.
Okay.
Alexa,
Okay.
stop.
So here's the deal.
Alexa, that's enough.
The language that is appearing is the individual languages of the peoples,
Ooh.
because they were all
We're coming
being
back.
forced to go with the common language that the
Mhm.
humans had.
Nice.
Oh, so their own languages.
Their
are
own
returning.
languages, but they're coming back. Like people are like, wait,
Using their language.
they're using it, and they're like,
Rediscovered.
how do we remember that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's a little bit mystical.
I like
So are
that.
they not discovering it through like visual means? Like they're not finding it in paper, like books or anything. They're remembering it.
They're
As if it's
just
like repressed
finding themselves
memories?
using it.
Oh,
Like a Tower of Babel situation.
whoa. Okay.
Or
Okay.
Tourette.
So now you can uncover something old.
Interesting.
So introduce and draw something from before or amidst the occupation. You can agree on something, which I don't know what that means, or you can start a project.
When do we count this down?
After it's all circled
Oh, all
around.
the way
So
around.
on her next
Okay.
turn, it goes down one. It's each. Oh no, it's each week. So this
It's
week
each
it
week.
goes down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
So
Okay,
it
that's-
goes down.
I'm wrong. That's down.
Because that would take forever.
Yeah, I was like, that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Don't forget, you get trenched too.
It's gonna take too long. I'm
Okay.
gonna not.
Okay.
Because I'm also writing. I'm getting ideas and writing something.
Okay.
when the languages start happening, this castle
Ooh.
comes up near the lake.
Like it's
Comes up.
unshrouded? Are we talking,
It just
are we
comes up
talking Atlantis?
Like it's revealed.
kind of.
Does it look like the Disney castle?
I love this. This castle rises up from the center lake. Cool. Love it.
Well, next to the lake, it rises up and it's
That's so cool.
10.
10 of hearts. Okay, so 2 choices. How varied are the diets within the community? Which monster has the most unsettling or untenable diet? The Terrace says.
Or
Uh,
hot dogs.
Or, yeah. Or what materials are needed to upkeep and maintain the layers within the community? So I'd say you choose one or some. Are any of the materials difficult to get or hard to find? These are weird.
Yeah, what are the turtles eating?
What if one of them
Pizza.
is cannibalistic and they're eating
Yeah!
all of each other and they're running out of each other's piece?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Now you gotta pick one. You pick one.
Yeah, which group is eating itself?
The thrice
The
cream.
Thri-cream.
They seem like
Nice.
the ones
The
that
bugs?
Yeah, the bugs.
Kind of like the praying mantis.
Yes.
Right there?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
fighting
the
out.
cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I say cannibals?
Yeah, and they're starting to get hungry and looking at other races.
ritualistic.
They
Yes.
pack their mandibles together. Yeah.
Okay, so you get to uncover something old,
Yes.
agree on something, or start a project.
Uncover something old.
Yes.
There have been no dragons since the humans came,
Nice.
and so they are in our recent memories, and so they are.
Are we
There's-
finding bones?
We're finding bones. We don't know where they've been, but
Do you
we're.
want strawberry or cherry?
No, that.
Love this.
Contending
I
something.
don't know why I'm
Because she just
handwriting this one.
contended the mystery.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we don't know about
Yeah.
those strawberries.
Okay.
That dragon is feeling
Jonathan.
contented.
We gotta flip
Seven.
the flip.
Seven.
the-
Oh, yeah.
2 times.
We're down to 3.
Yeah.
7.
7 of hearts.
Okay. There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? So I'm gonna say that's one we haven't identified. There's another body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like?
Yeah.
Or there's a place on the map that has been desecrated. Where is it? How might it be restored?
So the large body of water, what was it? I just say where it is and
Yeah,
something
identify it,
about
add it to
or
the map. And where is it? What does it look like?
what does it look
You could even carve it in from like a shore.
like? I mean, we have this here. We haven't talked anything about
Yeah.
it. It's like a big cove.
Inlet.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe-
brackish area, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe there's like a harbor, like a natural harbor somehow.
Or an
You mean a haba?
Or an
Or what?
ancient.
A haba?
A
A
haba?
yeah.
haba.
A haba?
Now
Yeah,
it
this
has-
Now with the cars?
Fancy
the
Boston
Boston.
over here, yeah.
Fancy Boston.
Yeah.
Fancy Boston.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Maybe it was built by some long lost creature or something. I don't know.
When you were talking about
Any idea?
sailing around.
So this is an
something,
artificial.
We haven't. I mean, the turtles were sailing at some point, but that's on that side. So maybe
Yeah.
something else had been sailing from this side. So maybe you can create a port here.
Put some sort of harbor here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it comes.
Oh, there you
And then
go.
there's an opening.
So it's almost
Yeah.
like a dam.
Kinda.
Ooh, that's a big dam.
Could we throw?
Damn.
For my own
Oh.
sake, could we throw like a legend, not a legend, a compass? Where do we want north, south, east, west to be?
Oh yeah, good call.
South.
North.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we look
So
up.
in the northwest. And
Right.
Yeah.
what
Is that right?
did you name
Yeah.
it, or what did you call it?
What?
What did you name it, or what did you call it over there?
Not name it.
What did you call it?
Damn.
Just a dam.
Oh, just a dam.
Damn.
Damn.
It's a big ole hydroelectric
And
facility
did you say
there,
who
dude.
built it?
Well, I said it was a natural. I don't know if it like a barrier reef sort of
Okay.
thing.
Oh,
It's not-
great.
I
So it's
don't
a
know.
natural
Nice.
dam. Nice.
So fish can still move through it.
Boats.
If they
Know the way to
Ooh,
get
if
around.
they, if they
Yeah.
go through
Oh,
there,
they can
oh, I
fit
love
through there.
this.
Like a pinch point.
Yeah.
Okay. Krista?
Oh yeah. Ooh, my favorite number. 2
Wait,
hearts.
does he get to do the?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uncover.
Uncover
Oh,
something
yeah.
old.
Oh, you
I
get
sang those cards.
you get to uncover.
Uncover something old, agree on something, or start a project.
I don't know.
There's only one project started on the map so far, so
There are lots of mines.
Yeah. Mines.
there's lots of mines. There's these whole cities that need upkeep and stuff too, so
Or reclaiming,
Yeah.
or
reclaiming.
Yeah, is there like some sort of natural resource at them? Or did we say anything about what is in the mines?
Mm-mm.
nope, not at all. Other than the humans had like they had like strip mined the place. Like it's really bad. Like they completely gutted the mines. Or at least we think they did. But we don't know what they were going for.
Yeah, and so I just marked 3 mines, but you feel free to mark something.
Yeah, add more if we're uncovering something.
Because I put one there, there, and
Okay.
there.
So maybe the orcs are like maybe they
Are sniffing around a mine.
yeah, maybe they discovered like a wall that seems like there's a hollow space behind there. It wasn't discovered before, and maybe they're trying to blast it open or something.
Nice.
How long does that take?
I don't know.
To blast it like a week.
Yeah, I don't
Wouldn't
know.
take orcs very long.
I guess.
So orcs are blasting over the mines in the north.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do they hope to find?
Let's see. What?
Yeah, what do orcs like?
Gross.
More metal to
I know that
make
they like the
weapons,
hot
I guess.
dogs.
I don't know.
We know they like hot dogs.
They're mining for condiments.
They saw mustard on the hot dog and thought, gold. So they're looking for gold.
looking for
To
mustard.
buy
No, no, I don't know. They're looking for like iron or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or
Something
rare.
boring.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're orcs. They're not.
Alright.
They don't care about glittery
alright.
stuff.
All right. And Krista, what did you draw again? 2 of hearts.
2 of hearts.
What cultural practice or ritual unifies your community? Or there is a monster that did not join you in driving off the humans. Where are they on the map? What makes them different?
So is that one that has not been identified yet?
Or I will take it either as yes, that, or somebody like the terrorist didn't because they were a part. Like, but I'll take either one. I'm fine with
And what was the very first part?
that. What cultural practice or ritual
Oh, yeah.
unifies your community?
Unified.
Yep.
And we kind of have a little bit more than one community going on at the moment.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going with community in this case as the monsters.
Sure. Yeah.
There be dragons here. Captain, there be whales here.
What?
So take it. Let's see if you do it.
Taking it.
It's either the, what
Well,
Moby Dick.
when a lot of us first got
Star
here,
Trek.
because there was a lot
That's what I was
of
thinking
forested area,
Or both.
the Fae had convinced a lot of us that we needed to appease the treants because otherwise they would crush us all. And so at the time when we first all gathered, the Fae had convinced us that we had to give offerings of some sort to the treants on a regular basis to appease them. I haven't decided what that would be, but that kind of died off after a while. We stopped doing it.
The Fae did, not the elves. You said
No, we did. So the
Okay.
Fae continued to do it to appease the treants. But we, as in everyone else, just started breaking off into their own thing and started breaking off into their own communities and stopped making sacrifices to the treants. And
And that was during the occupation.
yes. So they are not our friends anymore.
The treants.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Everybody but the Fae. So the Fae and them are
The
good.
Fae and them are tight. But the treants don't like anyone else anymore because of it.
Even the halflings? Oh man.
Well, the halflings would be the only ones who may try to do it, but they still have a selfish nature and they don't want to give things up. So they kind of like half-ass sacrifice things. And they're like, oh yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like they nominally do it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not what appeased the treants.
Okay. What's your? Do you want to uncover something old, agree on something, or start a project?
I think that the drow feel that where is the satellite? Wasn't there a satellite? Wasn't there a satellite somebody talked about? Somewhere.
Telescope.
Could be one.
Telescope.
Yeah, yeah,
Telescope? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I
was a
Telescope is
the portal over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Telescope's on the top of the mountain.
Yep.
Okay, I think that the drow feel that the telescope will be a piece of their getting off this stupid planet. They don't want to be on here anymore. They don't want to be. This underground is not the underground that they remember from their original home planet. They don't like it. It's not what they want anymore, and they want to see the other planets, and they want to get off this stinky planet. So they're going to try to get to the telescope, and they're going to try to restore the telescope.
Nice.
And I think that's going to take them 4 weeks.
So they no longer care that the elves are still.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
just realized
Well, this
these
one-
other two had gotten down to 1, and
Okay.
now as her turn ends,
Yeah.
they're going to 0. So what
Sweet.
happens when something happens?
I think it's just the project has happened. Like,
It exists.
yeah.
Okay.
Will there be times when they don't finish?
Yeah, some of the things that
Past
happen
that
are like
leadingly, because I remember that happening
Yeah.
in the
Spring
adventures,
is
but I don't-
really
Yes.
spring
I
is
don't
really
remember how.
easy.
spring's very easy, but eventually it'll be
Okay.
like
Yeah.
one of your projects fails,
Yeah.
which one and why, and what are the effects. So that's why I think when it happens, when it works, it just works.
Thank you.
Okay.
Um,
Very cool.
Okay,
Here's another card.
perfect. And do I have the?
Sorry, I was looking. Pick one.
Oh, 8 of hearts.
8 of Hearts. How is status earned and defended in this community? Is there a clear hierarchy among the monsters here? Or, beyond spoken words, how do monsters here communicate?
Oh, that's interesting.
We have 3 weeks left in spring. So those are all done.
3 or up to
Yeah.
3 more.
3? Okay. So it won't end early.
So this
No.
dump
Winter
is
camp.
actually
You only-
not
only-
there
winter.
anymore.
That's what I was down to.
Here goes the big.
As
Now it's just farmland?
Not yet.
big barren
That's a
spot.
project.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's been removed, and where did it get moved to?
Moved to the wastes.
Now it's
And they built a
stinky
road. So there's a
waste.
road now that goes.
That's the road, and then it's dumped here.
Yeah, this road.
We've already talked a little bit about hierarchy with the elves thinking
Mhm.
that they own everything, so I'm going to leave that stand.
Okay.
I think it might be cool to introduce some sort of like a speaking stone or something like a
Ooh,
walk
yes!
thing.
Yes! What what are those called in D&D? The stones of
Stones of far speed.
far speed. Stones of
Our
far speed.
siege, yes.
So they're developing them.
Yes. Yes.
I love that. Do you want to also make that your project, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah,
I
I'll
like
make
to
that
do
my
both.
project. Let's do
Okay.
that. I don't know who is.
Is there a creature that's
Ooh,
magical?
yeah. Who would
Or
be doing
Who
this?
would be doing
The
that?
Rakshasa are
Yeah.
magical in nature, mostly.
Mhm.
They're also sneaky. They wouldn't be telling anybody else about it. So they would
Same with the Fae.
Anyone
Yeah.
Same
want
with
to
the
weigh
Fae.
in? Who do you think would be developing the stones?
The
as far
elves
as
could be
the
doing it.
elves? Okay.
Oh,
That
because
makes
they're
sense.
also in multiple cities too. They might want to talk to each
True.
other.
Okay. We'll say it's the elves.
So they're making that's
Maybe
a
not
project.
Drow, but
Yes. How
yeah.
long do you think that would take? 6 weeks?
It'd take a long time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
All 6. Okay. I'll just put it right here as a symbol.
Okay.
And here's the card back. Sweet.
Wait, does she do
Ace
her
of Hearts.
uncover? Oh wait,
She's doing a project.
I decided
Ace
that
of
I'll make
Hearts.
it a project too.
The occupation left you all forever altered. Agree on something about how the humans changed you, or one of you, and again I'll take that however you want to take it. One of you begins to manifest new monstrous qualities. What are they? So maybe like, in my head that's like a different species of elf maybe shows up or something like that. But however you want to do it.
Ooh, I have a good one for that. Okay, the mermaids over here by the Monastery Islands previously had been pretty,
docile.
docile, cute, maybe even. Definitely beautiful. But some of them start to kind of go a little bad for some reason, and that reason can be very whatever. But
fishy.
we're
Is
maybe
it like post occupation
I
they're
heard that.
traumatized and angry or something? Or?
maybe that's what it is.
Rotten fish.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
there's-
They're running off.
is it something sim-
But they're starting. Some of them, not all of them, are starting to turn into like sirens.
Ooh,
that is kind of bad.
And they're starting to like kind of move out.
love this. We have sirens marked on there now?
Yeah.
Love
so
that.
some of the mermaids are turning into sirens, and they're kind of starting to move
That's so cool.
around.
Okay, do you want to uncover something old, agree, or start a project?
What's the agree thing? We haven't done that yet.
State your opinion. Everyone gets to agree or narrate silence. I don't understand that.
It's more of like if we wanted to role play a situation.
Okay.
Project. What do we want to do, guys?
We haven't had a university yet.
No,
Ooh.
we don't.
Also thinking, like,
Shots like
what's going through my head too is little random scenarios too. Like, so university, we could do like dark academia one shot. Like that's
yeah.
that'd be kind of fun.
I think because we have these little halfling hobbits down here, I think that they are going to try to build more of like a permanent settlement. Because right now they're kind of scattered around, so they're going to try to build a little settlement.
As far away from the tree ants as they can.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Like
Probably
forest
by
over here, or
huh?
like way far away, or
No,
Oh.
they're
They'd
the
have to go
tree
through
ants
the
are over
trees
here.
there.
I think they're gonna try to build a little settlement over here by this lake, and that's gonna take a long time too. Because they've got to get permanent houses set up and
cut down trees.
cut down little trees and
make the tree ants even more mad.
yeah, they've got to make something happen. Because right now they're kind of living in holes.
Who's doing that?
The little halfling hobbits, and they're gonna try to move over somewhere else.
And how long do you say?
It's gonna take 6 weeks.
6 of hearts. Did you put a dice up there for 6? 8.
Yes.
6 of hearts. You see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen.
There is
What?
we don't know what is if it's good or bad.
Okay.
But there's another planet that's moved closer to us to where we can see it, see
Ooh,
formations on
it's
it
that
and everything.
freaking moon from Zelda.
Yeah. The blood moon.
No, the one with the face.
No, yeah,
yeah.
the one
Yeah.
with
Did you guys see the
It
strawberry
just
moon?
appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the
Aaron and I were
Okay.
driving back from
But we don't know who's gonna
Spokane
bet.
that
Nope.
night, and we
I'm gonna say
came
throw
around the corner.
a
It was right
throw
there.
a project dice on that.
I woke up and I was like, why is it so
Discover.
bright? Oh.
So
In 6 weeks. So think on that one, like, is it good or bad in 6 weeks?
Okay, so what was this one? I missed it.
You can throw
Sorry.
a coin.
We saw the planet moving
yeah.
closer to us.
No, it just appeared.
Oh, it just
closer to
appeared
us.
closer to
Like
us.
it's got thrusters, like. And it's like
But we don't know.
We don't know.
So
We don't-
maybe
and
it
right
had
now we're
stealth
trying to
technology.
figure out if it's
Okay.
good or bad.
So in 6 weeks, we'll find out why. So think about why, like
Holy
based on what's
crap.
going on, if things have gone bad.
okay.
I'm not making that your project though. You want to do uncover something or a project? Or
Well, I mean, if you want to relate it, we have a telescope.
also true.
It's almost.
We
prepared.
have a
It's almost
telescope. The drow have a telescope.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair
What
enough.
is it? It's find something old.
Uncover something old, agree on something, start a project. You can start a project to discover whether it's good or bad, I suppose.
How do you agree on something?
I have no clue.
I think that's these.
We agree.
I think it is narrative. You just kind of narrate what's going on.
Okay,
I don't
got it.
I don't get it. Please let me.
I'm gonna say.
Another of the action types is agree on something, open with a statement about a problem or issue in the community. Going clockwise, everyone else gets a way in once, sharing their agreement with their statement or describing what their silence is.
Oh. As their monster.
Yeah.
Or their
Or as whoever they
I think
Did I bring the cup over? No.
the project I'm gonna do.
I need to get my kids do stuff like
So do we, yeah.
Just bring a handful
You,
of ice.
yeah, you read up on your own thing. I'm not helping you.
So the
I'm not helping you.
I'm gonna start a project. Some of the different races from the old city
Okay.
have gone to this castle to figure out what race it came from, and they're just gonna try to figure that out.
It's like a team from that group.
Investigate team.
Okay.
And how long do you think that's gonna go?
About 4 weeks.
Is everybody
Because
changing
it just
their?
appeared, they want to be able to.
Yeah, I
I'm not,
forgot.
I haven't changed mine.
I forgot.
Okay. Kelly, what card did you get?
So when it gets to 0, it just happens.
This one?
4. Okay, and this is the last week of spring.
Mm-hmm.
A powerful tool of the humans is found nearby one of the settlements. How is it destroyed? What does it cost you? Or how is it co-opted? And how does it help you? Like, do you want to destroy it? Do you want to take it and use it?
Does that mean that the drow have now escaped?
No, the drow have
Like how
fixed the
primitive
telescope
are
so
we?
that they can see the other planets.
Like, do we have electricity?
So
do we
they
have?
are looking to
Are we
get
doing
off
it?
the planet.
We haven't done that
They
yet.
take off the planet.
Yeah, you.
Got it.
That could be the uncover something old. Also,
Some kind of power system.
We have to cover a way to get
it
off.
could be arcane built as well.
I think we uncover like a windmill technology.
Nice.
That's very mild of you. I was thinking of just finding a way to get off this planet.
I was finding like nuclear options here, man.
She's like, oh, we found a windmill. Yeah, we can make bread
That's
now."
good though. That's good though.
For the hobbits. For the hobbits. I'm with you.
For the hobbits!
The hobbits. The halflings have discovered windmill power.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Good for them. Somebody's gonna be jealous of that.
I think I want to uncover. So right now we only have one lake.
Yep.
I think.
Well, we've got mysterious other blank spots that are lakes but not named.
Okay. I think
That one is named Lake.
this is.
Actually, would you put
Lake.
Central Lake? That's what I labeled it in my notes.
I think we uncover a series of lakes.
So I got those
Like
in the
Central
car.
Food out.
There's only
Yeah.
like half a dozen
Drum on it.
activities.
Okay. Put it on the list.
That was.
Anything about them, or just that they're there?
Uh, can I wait to
See what-
uncover
yeah.
something else?
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I don't think I can. Like.
Hmm?
Okay. Well, we've uncovered. Like we've discovered them.
Yep.
And it seems like perhaps things can move in between.
Ooh, they're more of this portal technology.
Yes.
Okay.
What did you discover?
Or like Loch Ness monster
Oh,
technology.
Yes.
Like something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're connected. Okay.
Penny, don't climb the walls.
Mama, I'm getting hungry.
I know it's gonna be bedtime. Can you go get your jammies on?
Yeah.
Mama, I'm gonna have these. I didn't have any out.
Okay. That was the end of spring.
Yeah, you can have some.
We move into summer.
Sebastian, then you need to go get your pajamas on, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. Kelly, that was your turn, right?
Oh, did everybody move their die?
Yep. Turn back your dice.
Not remembering to do that.
Jonathan.
Farmer.
Got it. Dice up.
Put it to there.
8. In a moment of need,
Mama,
Either 8 or 7, I don't
can
know.
I have some?
in a moment of need, a charismatic monster reveals resources.
Honey.
It wasn't open.
I just moved it.
A charismatic, in a moment of need, so we don't know what that moment is,
Mhm.
but in a moment of need, a charismatic monster reveals resources previously withheld or hidden. What problem do they resolve? Or, an unpopular monster, and again I can use that as a group of monsters, is discovered to be withholding resources from the community. Are they punished?
Ooh. I can make a song.
I guess that kind of goes along with something I was already thinking.
Nice.
I was thinking that the Doar
Yes.
had been hoarding some type of technology or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The juice. They got
Like
the
a
knobs. They got the knobs. They got
Knobs
the
in the juice, yeah.
Yeah. that run the portals.
No. Well,
But what if they have it and they don't know what it does?
yeah, maybe.
They have it and they're like, ooh, this is probably really
And
valuable.
what was the
DOH.
DOHWAR?
Okay.
So, yeah, I was thinking they were hoarding some type of technology. I don't know. I wasn't thinking of necessarily the portal technology. Well, so
there's
somebody
something
recently.
arcane and
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
it's like
something like
eggs?
what?
I don't know. I was just
that.
thinking.
Eggs.
That could the inside the eggs is like some technology, so they don't know what it is yet.
Technology in the eggs.
Oh, it's
wow.
the eggs of that centipede thing.
Ah.
The megapedes.
Uh-huh. They
Hmm.
stole
So
its
it's just
eggs.
that just as a because they're penguins.
That's cute.
They
Just
like
sitting on
eggs.
them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, maybe they were like sending search parties out to the wizard's tower, and they were stealing stuff from there. Okay,
Ooh,
like,
they've been secretly like going into the wizard's tower.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Ooh, that's contentious.
Mm-hmm.
What have they been?
Maybe it could be portal technology, but maybe they don't know.
They don't know how to use it.
They don't know what that is exactly. But they
Well, maybe
are
somebody
going to
that
try to
unlocks it.
sell it.
Okay.
Stealthy penguins going into a tower.
Flap, 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 flap.
Is that what they look like?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They look like little
Penguins,
penguins with
I'll
capes.
show ya. They're so cute.
I
They're
have
so
that page
cute.
open right here.
Oh yeah.
And there's like no.
Don't forget there's ice cream bars.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Candy bars.
There they are.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be bad? They're so cute though.
They're gonna be what?
You're saying they're like hoarding something?
Well, so I was saying before
They're
when I
going
introduced
with
them
some
that they're like Jawas.
Like Java
So
Ferengi.
yeah,
Cute.
Okay.
and Ferengi from Star Trek.
They're merchants.
Yeah, so they're merchants
So
and
they're
they're
looking for something to sell.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, they brought back some technology from there, and
Love it.
Yeah.
so it was like something to do with were they punished?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the elves discovered that they were bringing stuff back, and I don't remember. Well, we said that the wizard tower. Some people think it's taboo. Some people think they should go there, but
Oh yeah, 'cause it's
we
contained.
didn't actually specify that yet, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We specified. No, I mean like which races
No.
felt about that. So maybe I don't know, the elves think that they shouldn't go there. I don't remember what we said about
Yeah, I
the
think
elves
the elves.
necessarily.
I think the elves think that no one should go there because they're
Yeah.
secretly trying to go there.
Yes.
Yeah,
No one
yeah, I
else
was-
should go
For sure,
there.
for
I was
sure.
thinking
Yeah.
that too.
Okay. No one else.
And then they got mad that the Doar went
Yeah.
I was been watching it move in.
That's so
Yeah, it
cool.
looks like
Okay, good, because I thought that was smoke, and I was trying to.
I
do
know,
that.
I was too, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh.
No, it's
I
right.
keep forgetting I could open these now that we're talking.
So, okay.
Wind is so nice
So the elves think that no one should go there
because they're being jerks.
because they want to go there.
Yeah. Maybe they were trying to figure out a way to go there secretly, and then they found out that the Doar were doing that already and took some things.
I like this.
Did
So
they-
maybe that's not very public.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think
Everybody
that
else
they.
doesn't know it.
well, maybe they haven't punished them because they don't. Well, I don't know.
I think they captured some of them,
Yeah.
and that they have
Yeah.
imprisoned some of the Doar.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they're torturing them or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, we've got to save those doors.
Yeah.
I was gonna right little me. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah, but everybody, I don't know about like all monsters, but they're kind of universally hated.
Sure, but
The Doar.
are they hated
The Doar.
more than the elves or not? That's the question.
I like this.
Would you rather punch an elf or punch a little?
A cute little penguin.
Right?
Yeah.
I would
A
rather
cute little
punch an
penguin.
elf at this
I
point.
love it.
You would rather punch a cute little penguin. That's what you said?
Oh,
Contention.
Pull If that little penguin was like a Ferengi, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll punch it.
I'll punch it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm counting these down, right?
ace.
Ace
of diamonds.
Alright.
One of the smaller monsters, or monster communities, however, begins to build something that will, quote, bring the humans back. What is it? How does the community react? Or, and that's in quotes, so I think that means like they think it will bring the humans back. One of the larger monsters begins to consume smaller monsters. Why? How does the community react?
Well, who are our smaller
The
races?
Megapede.
The
The
Bodrons
Doar.
are
The
little.
Doar.
And the Doar.
And we got the Terrask are pretty close to where the Doar are. Like they start chomping down
Well, that's kind of a no duh. Like, yeah, they're gonna do
because they're
that.
big monsters.
Like, who else are there little guys?
The halfling, the Fae.
The halflings.
Compared
turtles,
to
are
the
they big or
Megapede,
no?
everyone.
5 feet. 5 feet.
Except maybe the trees. Well, I don't know. Megapede's big. I
The
think it said
Megapede
like
is very big.
100.
They're probably kind of annoying when they're teenagers too, so
Yeah.
got that.
Yes. What's funny when we were talking, when she was talking about the ooze earlier on, I was like, was there a secret to that ooze?
No,
My moment didn't come. It was in my head.
What secret ooze?
The secret of the ooze.
Oh.
you.
Okay, what's the deal with the Modrons? What were we saying? You were saying that they were like an enslaved race?
They are, well, they're very lawful.
Okay, lawful.
And they're kind of like built little
Yeah.
creatures,
They're-
right?
Yeah, they are. They're little built creatures.
Now,
and
who
they-
originally built them?
Or were they there?
were they-
Let's make that up. What
Okay,
do you
were
think?
they built
Like I'm thinking the
by-
humans built them.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering if they are
Trying to bring the
like
humans back?
if they're programmed somehow to want to try to bring them back, even if they see that maybe they don't want them back, they're still programmed to try to do that.
That's a really good one.
So I'm thinking that they are doing something to try to bring them back secretly,
Okay.
because they know
Oh, that one.
that elves want the humans back, but they don't technically want the humans back because they know that if the humans come back, the humans will be in power and the elves will be secondary. The elves want the humans' help to overthrow everyone else, but they don't want the humans' help because the humans.
They want the
will-
humans like technology. They
Yeah,
don't really want
exactly,
the humans back.
exactly. So the Modrons are trying to bring the humans back. I don't know exactly what they're doing to do that, though. I don't have that figured out.
We don't have to really have that
Yeah.
figured
Okay.
out yet. We can just say that that's happening.
Okay.
Maybe
Right.
they're just like starting to gather and have little.
Well, they're spying on the elves and the Doar who have been getting this stuff done. They're trying to.
I think
Figure
that
this
they've
technology
been secretly gathering also gathering technology, but they've been gathering non-arcane technology. They've been gathering all of the mechanical technology that's similar to themselves,
That makes sense.
to see if they can build ships and whatnot.
Maybe they're getting some from the dump that they.
Oh, the dog!
Oh, that's a really good idea. Because
Yeah.
the elves were moving
Moving it.
stuff.
Trying to get away from that, and they were using them, so they were
Yes.
scavenging while they were
Mhm.
doing it, taking all the best crap out of the
Love it.
Yeah,
dump. Yeah,
that's really good.
I like this.
good job.
All right, Ashley.
Do I
Ooh.
get to do a thing after that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was your thing.
Project
Correct.
agree.
No, so
Build.
I'm gonna do, I guess, the agree, where I'm gonna say that when the orcs went into that mine shaft, they actually did break through, but they ended up not finding ore, and what they did find was the lair of the megapede, and they ended up angering it. Yeah, that music was really good for that.
Yeah.
The lair of the megapede.
Yeah. I was like, did I really hear that?
Yeah, I had that queued up.
Yeah.
And they angered the megapede, and it actually tore through their city and actually wrecked it up. There was this big battle between the orcs with the giant space hamsters versus the megapede.
Write that on the map somewhere. Decimated city.
Yeah, so
Love it.
decimated city. So some of the orcs died from that. So the megapede pretty much took it out on them and then went back into hiding. It doesn't want to reveal where it lives, but basically re-burrowed itself a new hole.
So are the orcs gone?
No, they're not completely gone. No, decimated. Took another 10%. So
Bye,
yeah, sure, whatever, nerd, whatever.
Well, you
nerd.
wanted to specify.
Yeah, I
so it's
know.
like,
So they got their cities all messed up, and they're going to be in need of help to fix it if they can get over their pride issue to ask for help.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I like it.
Oh, how intelligent is this megapede?
I don't know. I'm thinking it knows some stuff.
Okay.
No. All right, Ashley.
This was what was drawn by
Yeah.
Krista. Do I give that to you? Okay. I'm just gonna randomly choose a card.
Right.
Queen of Diamonds. She looks very, very tired.
Do we need to trust any of the
Okay.
numbers?
Summer is fleeting.
Oh yeah.
So
Discard the top 2 cards off the deck
No!
and take 2 actions this week. So
Wow.
2 cards
Two
right off the top,
Discard, okay.
and you take 2 actions. So you
I
can
don't know what that is.
uncover something old, start a project, agree on something, do 2 of those.
Cool.
Or one of them
Cover
twice.
something old. I really want to put a marsh somewhere.
Oh, this is
Yes.
the hobbits
Could
built
we,
a house.
could we do an agreement that there's a marsh
Oh,
somewhere?
I
Yes.
just did those.
Did you do this one? So.
That
Oh,
one's
I
to
didn't
one.
do. Oh, you know what?
That one's to 1.
Yeah.
So going to 1, does that mean I need to tell you is it a good or
Once
bad?
it's done.
Where would it make sense to have a marsh? I feel like there should be maybe something on this little peninsula.
Yeah,
here.
because it's
Yeah, if there's that
kinda
little dam
mushy over
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Marshy.
So,
Alright.
a marsh.
And then.
And there are big mosquitoes here.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
They got a thing for that.
Midges.
Oh
yeah.
Midgewater marshes.
Midgewater marshes. And then what's your next thing?
Okay, thing number 2. Uncover something old?
Sure.
Okay.
I think that's these gross looking jerks.
What are they called?
Jerks. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not.
Nice.
Yeah, they nasty.
IRGE.
Yeah. Yep. Horrid flying creature looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
Gross.
Its legs end in sharp pincers, and its long needle-like
Oh, that is
muzzle
straight
slashes
a
the
mosquito.
air as it
It's like a
seeks
mosquito
its next
bat.
meal.
Ew.
They feed on blood of living creatures attached and drinking them slowly. Yeah, they're fun.
Oh.
That's immediately what came to mind when you said that. So maybe don't go into that area.
We haven't done anything with the Rakshasa yet.
They don't want you to. They just want to be left alone.
Do they really? Or I thought
Just
they wanted to be
ignore
over.
them. Just
No, I feel that.
ignore
That was
them.
smart.
Okay.
That was good.
Totally just ignore them.
I kind of think that there might be something powerful in this graveyard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like something old and nasty and powerful.
Yes. Something that predated even human arrival.
Ooh, yeah.
Something ancient.
Yes, an ancient alien.
Ancient aliens!
Yes.
It was aliens.
I'm not saying it was.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay, Clarice.
Are we aliens? Whatever.
Alien artifacts.
10.
10. Conflict flares up among community members, and as a result, a project fails.
Oh.
Or introduce a dark mystery among the members of the community.
A dark mystery.
Dark mystery.
Dark mystery or a project fails.
What were the projects going on right
This
now?
was the speaking stones.
Okay. This was
Investigating the castle.
investigating this
Yes.
little castle, and this was the.
This is me
The planet.
deciding.
Oh, which
if it
actually,
was
those
a-
all just finished.
These all just finished.
They actually all just finished, so you have to do
So I don't have an option.
Yep.
dark.
Should we go over those 3 projects real quick? Since
Yeah.
they all just finished.
Yeah, so a team from the elves and the rat folks and the Modrons go to learn about the castle. That's just happened. Any idea what they learned?
The thought I had was that they went to discover which race was, and they come to find out that most of the races that lived there, that this was a central meeting place. It was a place where they could meet to, like a UN or something like that.
To plan their overthrow of the humans kind of thing, or is this
No, this was
predates that?
before.
Okay.
It's coming from before.
I
So
put
when
old
they
human.
were in a bit of stasis. These races all kind of.
I love that. Okay, and then the elves developing the stones of far speech. Is that one of them?
Yes,
Yeah.
so they
Okay.
apparently have been
They
successful.
succeeded.
Yes.
And then
So they're talking to each other on the phone.
Maybe
world
the
that
rat
appeared-
folk stole
and
some
I
of
got
that.
oh yeah,
Okay, so
It's a telephone.
the planet that appeared in the sky
yeah.
was there before the humans came.
Okay.
So this is going to factor into the whole like the portal.
Okay.
Race.
They use folding of space, right? And so that in a sense, that's why we end up you can go right back to the other side of the map. It's because it's the way they folded everything. It just made this available to them.
Okay.
This is a good omen because it means that things are returning to normal, but it also means that the portal situation has a limited time.
Okay.
That eventually, maybe not real soon, but eventually it could go away. It's like the portal technology, if we're wanting to learn it, we'll have to learn it soon.
Okay. So the planet is a good omen that the portal technology's effects are
Dissipating, so we might be able to see what's on the rest of the world at some point.
So because ultimately this might just be one continent on this world. This is
Might be.
yeah.
Yes.
But it could be one of many.
Okay.
And the little halflings built a city over here now. And they cut down a bunch of trees to do it, so there's a problem.
Shouldn't have
Nutrients.
taken them twice as long as anybody else.
It took
But
them
they're
quite a while.
making
But they didn't have to
smaller
make-
houses.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
About
It's
the
all
same.
comparative. It's all comparative.
Sorry, that was racist.
If they fall off a hobbit house, it hurts about as much as a human.
Yeah,
falling off
yeah, exactly. Okay,
Okay.
what were my options for the thingy? Or I only had one option. What was it?
the dark.
Introduce a dark mystery among the members of the
Oh, do it, Clarice.
Dark mystery.
Do I need some
Dark.
dark music?
Dark mystery.
Yeah, dark music.
Yeah, let me find some
And
dark
mysterious.
Man,
Since it is.
guys, there's lots of really cool things.
None of those turned over
I
cards.
got it queued up, homie.
These, you
They
have
turned
these.
over cards.
I think something, probably pretty interesting That's a great idea. I was gonna do something else, but I'm doing that now. I think right outside of this city, right here, we've got some crop circles appearing.
Yeah.
They showed up like overnight, and we've got some weird like shapes coming into the fields. And it ruined a lot of crops, and that's what the elves are really mad about. They don't seem that concerned about the actual crop circles. But some of the Strig and Pegasuses remember that this is a thing that happened shortly before the humans showed up.
Nice. Oh, so this has happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So there's crop circles.
And then you've got other races that are looking at it going, is this a secret language that we can read?
Mhm.
They're
Right.
trying to interpret it.
Yeah. And so everybody's kind of got their own little theories about it.
Yeah.
But like,
Or there's some nerdy teenagers that are out there.
yeah, driving their
Boards and
Mel gets
tractors.
Stopping it down.
Yeah, crop circles.
They're wearing tinfoil hats.
Love it.
Okay, do you want to uncover something new or something old? Do you want to agree on something or start fresh?
I feel like there needs to be a project over here somewhere. We haven't done anything over here.
Don't have any unfinished ones right now.
I know. Let's say that the little turtles over here start trying to build a boat. Because they hear that this portal situation. The dead turtle shells! The deceased elders.
This is what they used to get
Turtles
across
on
the
our
water.
They're sitting in a
Oh man.
They're trying to build a boat because they catch wind that this whole situation with the map being so small might be temporary, and they want first dibs on getting around the place if there's more to find out.
So they want to circumnavigate, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or they want to, or just explore the
They want to
seas?
explore, but they need to build a good boat. So how long should this take?
That'd be a while.
Is this a
That's
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a 6 week? Because they haven't built a big boat before. So they're going to build a boat.
Alright?
And they have to get over the fact that they're using the bodies.
The bodies of their...
You're keeping that.
No, I think they're using... So you know how turtles, they shed their little plates?
Yeah.
Oh, they
So,
do.
yeah, they shed the
Yeah.
little... What are they called?
It's
called
basically, it's almost like cells, like
Yeah,
layers.
the top layer comes up.
Yeah.
They are actually using like shed off bits to build
Yeah.
the whole thing. So they're gonna look really cool when they're
Yeah,
done,
good.
but
Yeah.
it takes a while.
It's basically like a huge version of skin cells when they peel off.
Yeah.
They're cool. Yeah. I used to have them. Yeah.
Yeah. they're
Okay,
amazing.
someone
Those-
begins to address an urgent need, no matter the cost. Start a project that will alienate some of the members of the community,
Name's
but the project's
Bruce Wayne.
needed. Or someone demands that a constitution be written. What rules do they propose that anger the community?
They can write.
Elves
Well,
can.
elves can, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any hospitals or universities.
Okay. So the Fae, because they're in this misty world where people don't tend to venture there, and there's a lot of things here. It's the only place on the world that the humans didn't go.
Okay. Ooh.
And the Fae are going to propose that we need to have a constitution, but what they're proposing is that they're leading. That
And
they
the
will be
elves
the
are not happy about that.
elves are not happy about it, but they're saying that we used to lead, we should be leaders again, and they're proposing going to the that we all
castle?
go to the castle,
Yes.
Oh.
and the elves
Yeah.
can take it or leave it. That's what they're saying. But and then a project. I want to do a project because
Yeah.
they're wanting to make it easier for access. So they're going to do.
You're gonna build a bridge.
We're going to
Very
build a bridge
diplomatic of
between, but it's a long distance across. But it's going to take
Are
a
the
while.
Fae like insanely beautiful? What are
They're like fairies, and
okay.
there's all sorts of types. But
Subcategories.
the fairies are the ones that usually run it.
And are they
You're looking at that
thought
bunch
of as being small?
Oh,
Or,
just
or
for
big?
examples for her.
There are a bunch of different small, like
Okay.
fairies and
Sprites.
sprites and the
Pixies.
pixies, the
Will-o-the-wisps.
stires,
Nymphs and dryads would even
nymphs and dryads, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
So all that kind of stuff. It just was harder to list it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes
But
sense.
if you make a fey land,
That's
Kelly?
that's two.
I should have a better book for that.
6 of diamonds. A project finishes early. Say how it was resolved, who proved themselves most valuable in its early completion. Or, a charismatic monster harnesses the excitement and goodwill of the community, starting the project.
I love how long our thing is. It's just long.
Where did the strig end up? Do you remember? Right there.
What are they again?
They're the crow
Oh, that's right.
That was the. You sure that wasn't the core
or the corpum. Yeah.
Oh, Corbin.
The strig were the mosquitoes.
No.
The stirred.
That was
stirred.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
those
what
are the
strig
blood
was.
sucking mosquitoes.
The strig are these.
The owl. Okay, yeah.
Owlbear kind of thing.
They're like.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, resembling owl,
Stirred.
owls, thick feathers,
Stirred.
solid bodies.
Okay, so say the
You can flip through this and that's all different kinds of things.
Options
not
again?
finishing a project, but the other. What was the option? for the
Uh,
six?
Charismatic group. Started.
A charismatic monster harnesses the excitement and goodwill of the community and starts a new project.
Okay.
Finish a project or start a new one.
The strig. They want to start like the Pony Express
Nice.
with the bird
Realm.
species realm, yeah,
And the Pegasuses?
and the Pegasuses, yeah, and so they want to.
To service their
Just to
kind,
service them
or
or
to
using
service
them?
everybody.
Using them to service the continent.
That's
So
so
they're
cool.
building an outpost?
Yeah,
and like
so we
a series
need-
of outposts?
So the
Like
series
this
of
is the
outposts.
original, and so we need one on the south and one at the north.
Here's the other thing I'll say. With each lowering of the dice, will you add another post? So we'll get 6 posts across the
Oh,
whole
sweet.
thing.
Okay, yeah. So that'll be a 6-weeker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just set it there.
Using the bird.
I know, it's the hardest thing to remember to keep counting them.
Yeah.
Good luck making an outpost down here. Good luck.
Okay.
They will.
Sounds it?
Well, I mean, and
4
remember,
of
like,
diamonds.
if you think of something that
I
is
think-
contentious,
I think
throw something down.
It will be contended down here, I think.
Okay, 4 of diamonds. A young monster lashes out at the community. Who is it? Who does the community blame for their anger? Or a monster who lived before the occupation claims that the new community is immoral. Start a project that reflects their fundamentalist call.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Those 2 are wild. And that's the end of summer too. Yeah, that's great.
I was thinking that the megapede.
I love how much you love him.
Hey,
Yeah.
Megapede is great.
He's my baby.
I know, that's why I brought him out.
I don't know. So the megapede is very angry at the orcs, and what was the text of that again?
So I had the orcs. So you
Because
had
the
the
orcs
orcs
keep
go
trying
into
to
the
write
mine,
him.
Yeah, the orcs went
and
to the
they
mine.
had
That's
accidentally
immoral.
uncovered
Yeah.
his
Immoral.
home,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
So he came
this-
and wrecked up their
It's the first
the
one
lashes
of
out.
the options.
A young monster lashes out at the community. Who is it? Who does the community blame for their anger?
Who does the community blame for their anger?
Oh, probably the anger of the creature that lashes
Yeah.
out.
So
Who's
the
Spidey
orcs,
mind.
the orcs blame.
Yeah.
Maybe it was only some of the orcs that were trying to mine,
Oh.
and
So he has lashed out.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. The megapede lashed out at the orcs,
Okay.
and then
Because
the
they're
rest of the
nice.
orcs blame those orcs.
We're
So
gonna.
it's a divided nation.
Ooh, I
or
love
divided
it.
So I guess I mean,
That's an argument right there.
yeah. So
So the orcs have a civil discord, at least dispute.
Yeah, no.
Do you want it to be a full
Yeah.
civil war between the orcs?
Oh, dude.
I guess. I mean, I was originally thinking that it was only like a small number of them that were mining, but maybe it was more split evenly.
They were digging too deep.
And
They were
so-
digging too deep. Too greedily and too deep.
Yeah.
So the orcs have a civil war between the ones who mined and the ones who didn't, kind of thing like that.
Yeah, sure. And the megapedes have started to
And what if
attack them.
what if the orcs that blame the ones for digging, what if they're like, you brought this was an omen, you brought this upon us. This megapede is like that megapede is like the omen that you should not have done the things that they had said. Like they're using that to blame other things.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, like religious people will be like, oh, I didn't see this happen and it
What?
was this. And
Yeah.
Religious people will do stuff.
No, you have to go into your cartoon mode.
Okay, Jonathan, that was yours. Krista,
Oh yeah.
draw a card.
Has to be some
We are now
stuff.
in autumn.
Okay, guys.
Winter into winter can end early.
Winter
too, so-
is coming.
Yeah, winter is coming.
And when winter starts, it can
Nine
end at any time.
Nine. A clutch of tiny monsters is discovered.
Yay!
They've always been there.
Yes.
But they've been overlooked. Agree on something about them. So who are they?
My kobolds.
There you go.
I love them.
Or someone digs and discovers a very peculiar skeleton. What sort of creatures might this have been? Are there others like it? Yeah, because you can take in your uncover something new. Kind of thing.
Okay.
You could do that.
So then, how about? Okay, we didn't know the kobolds were there
Nice.
until they erected this huge skeleton that they uncovered, and they decided that it was some deity that they have erected this. First of all, heinous. It's like like if we have an HOA, we would be like, please take that thing down.
Yes.
Is it a dragon skeleton?
We don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it is because they don't know what it is, so they have discombobulated it.
Ah.
It's like,
not
oh,
quite
it
right.
might not. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
scientists. They have erected in what they think is the right formation, but maybe is not the right formation. So it is awful looking, but also terrifying. But that's why they're scared of it. So they erected it thinking like, oh my god, it's this, the or whatever. They're scared of it, and we're not happy about this. Like we're like, oh cool, it's great.
Kobold art.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll add something to the community. Where are they?
Where are they? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. They're gonna be.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna hit you right.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
there's one in
one foot.
between.
Okay.
Okay.
We also have way crowded the north.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I know, but like over
Cavern?
here, there's nothing on this arm over here.
Okay.
And it's
Ooh.
like we've ignored this arm, and I
Oh,
feel.
this is water and that's an island.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's on the island.
A graveyard with
Yeah.
ancient alien artifacts.
Love that.
Ancient
Oh,
alien
yeah.
artifacts, yeah.
And then
So
a big peninsula.
the kobolds are somewhere like way out here.
Let's see.
That's like Long Beach area.
Big rocky area
Did you
with
say
caves.
Long Beach?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say that's a
Storm
that's
Coast.
a yeah Storm Coast style. Yeah. So this is definitely rocky beach style.
Do kobolds talk like?
But you can drive out onto
Have we counted down?
Yes, we got some.
Yeah. What was
Oh,
the
no.
one in Baldur's Gate 3? He's always like my
Does anyone want more orange slices? They're sitting over by me.
No.
Yes,
Okay,
But
but
I
doesn't he have a
know.
little top hat or
Yes, I
something like
love him so much.
You're
Um,
welcome. Anyone else?
Anyway, yeah, so they've erected this giant skeleton that a lot of the places can see from here, from where it is, because they found the highest.
The rock shasta do not like
They do not like that. Yeah, they're definitely threatened by that. Yeah.
Cool. I love it.
And what's the other part of what I do? What else do I do?
Uncover something old, start a project, or agree on something.
Okay. What?
Every time I turn this, and then do I add a doobie bob? You said?
Just 6.
Yeah,
What?
You were saying
with
up to
her
6.
thing, her project.
Oh,
She was
Does-
adding an
Oh!
outpost every time.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about these.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes, please.
Okay.
did we turn these down?
I did just now. Yeah.
I got these guys.
Yeah, they turn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think part of my uncovering was the skeleton.
What?
I think that was it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Ashley?
pass that one down.
Oh yeah. There's that one. And I draw the King of Clubs.
Ooh.
I hope this is not bad.
Is that the end of the?
No, we're in autumn now.
Is it the end of autumn?
Well, an old thing discovered on the map starts to attract monster outsiders on pilgrimages. Agree on something about the problems these pilgrims are causing.
An old feature of the map. Okay, I gotta find something old.
I think it's the hot dog stand, but that's just
Okay.
me.
Yeah, we have that
Pilgrimage.
whole lore around the hot dog stand.
no, the lore.
Oh, it's a trio.
Oh, I was
Copper. And he offers you a trio.
Mm.
Sorry, we're remembering something.
I had an idea. Someone else had this card that there was like a charismatic
Yeah.
character. I think there was a charismatic owl bear
Nice.
that wanted to spread the gospel of the
Did you ask me what?
hot dog.
So wrong.
So this is not Nathan. Okay.
It's not what?
Nathan. This is not Nathan the hot dog stand owlbear. This is another one. He's one of the
Yes.
priests. Or,
Yes.
Okay.
And he has
Gonna
gone
start his own?
to the communities around. He's begun to drum up the gospel of the hot dog, and pilgrims are starting to come.
Good news.
What are the problems that the pilgrims are causing?
The pilgrims are causing lots of problems as they bring money with them as and also
Yeah, I was thinking trash.
Can
Trash on the road.
Can a
bro.
new trash heap begin? that is starting
Yes,
to irritate the elves.
Polluting up the place.
yes.
The elves will not like that.
And then you get to uncover something old, start a project, or agree on something.
Okay. Ooh. Or you know, just create something.
Guys, I'm really liking this.
I love this.
So much fun.
What do we do this when we get done?
This is gonna inform the world. What I'll do is decide on.
So
like,
this is D&D that we're
this
doing.
is our campaign in some
gotcha.
fashion. This is the world we'll be in, and so I'll say like it's I don't know honestly off the top of my head like it's been 1,000 years since this. So some of this stuff I'm gonna maybe extrapolate from, and some of it I won't tell you for a while. But then like the Wizard's Tower might not even be there anymore, but it's something else or whatever. But yeah.
Excellent.
The Pony Express will still
So
be
we
there.
actually can move
Yeah,
this
turn those down.
There's one for.
Okay. I think it would be cool if we had a new like fungus start to appear.
Nice. I like this.
It would probably appeared. Where should it appear?
Is it a sentient
You have to
fungus?
wear masks.
Yeah, everyone has to wear masks.
Oh no! Can we zip past this? Fast forward.
Fast forward.
Oh,
Guys,
no,
this is
this
the year we're living in.
This could be a problem caused by the pilgrims
Ooh.
because some of them are
Oh.
passing through the marsh,
Oh!
and
drawing
it's
it
the
out.
fungus is found in the air of the marsh.
Draw a little mushroom.
Yes.
Freaking athlete's foot.
They're getting in those public showers and spreading it. You just bare toed on those
Love this. I love
shared floors.
It's starting to look like this
Okay.
up in here. Is that?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, so cool.
Oh man.
it. Okay, Clarice.
Here's my card.
Yo.
Yeah.
Spreading old, good old gas.
5 of
sewers.
clubs, please.
5 of clubs. A new monster arrives. Who? Where do they come from? A monster leaves. Who? Where do they go?
You need a new book. Monster roulette.
Do I want to add a new monster or take a monster away?
This time.
The Tarasques.
The drow, what progress did they make on their little
So
whole thing?
they got their telescope working. They were able to see other planets, but yeah, since then they haven't made any other.
I think that in the time between then and now, they have figured out something to do with the portal system thing.
The drow have?
Yes. So between the research that was done on the planet that appeared and the portal, and maybe the elves haven't figured it out yet, or anybody else has not figured it out, but the drow figured it out because they had that telescope, and so they were able to see something the other monsters were not able to see. And they, like the humans, spontaneously kind of just disappear.
Oh.
Nice.
And so the drow are now
Like as a whole, the drow are
they're gone.
Cool.
That we know.
Love it. So cool. Okay, uncover something old. Start a project. Agree on something.
Okay.
I think I want to discover something old.
Ah.
In that mysterious cemetery
Yes.
over there,
That's not mysterious.
the graveyard. The graveyard.
Right on.
The graveyard. I think that there's a really weird.
Smell.
I think. So I'm envisioning kind of like a New Orleans
Ooh.
style cemetery graveyard.
Above ground.
Above ground, the crypts.
Yes.
I think that one of the crypts is like a pyramid shaped, white pyramid shaped thing.
Oh.
Bringing mummies into this.
And
I can look up mummies right now.
I think that it starts to glow. And that's where we'll leave it.
I love it. Jeremy? Three.
And as part of that, the only thing on the crypt, it just says NC.
The letters.
The letters NC.
No
Does anybody?
No cap.
Carrie's no cap.
Have?
No cap.
Oh no.
Is
No.
it from Gravity Falls?
No, it's not.
Okay. A three.
It's inspired by real life.
A human attempts to join the community as a monster. So a human comes in and is like, nope, totally one of you guys.
Oh, interesting.
Agree on something about the community's reaction. Or several smaller monsters return from hunting with reports of humans nearby. Add a taboo associated with their discovery.
Whoa.
So again, we're getting foreshadowing. The humans are coming. The humans are coming.
Oh yeah, all the dice roll down.
My weird shape.
A human attempts to join the community as a monster. Agree on something about the community's reaction. Or several smaller monsters return from hunting with reports of humans nearby. Add a taboo associated with their discovery.
Guys down there are mad about it.
It's gonna be contentious. Yeah.
Weird little board.
Oh, you're so pretty. That's so cute. I try to be supportive of his art.
You what?
I said I try to be supportive of your art.
I was not very
I
supportive
said it's so pretty.
whatsoever.
You're doing so good. It's so pretty.
You said it sarcastic.
I was kind of giggling, but I was saying nice words. It's very pretty.
That's called sarcasm.
You don't know me.
I got this.
Yeah, I know.
Is winter here?
Winter's coming.
So there's a clearly different elf we see.
Okay.
That is taller, a little broader, but it looks completely like an elf. That's come in and is
Just
taken.
one?
one, but he's come in as the or come to power in the old city with
The one in the
elves.
south here?
Yeah, the one in the south. And there's like secretive meetings and stuff with the elves and all of that. And people are like, there's just that rumor of, is this
Zoe?
Zoe?
Basket who?
No.
What happened?
He's being dramatic about something. They're both tired. It's way past their bedtime.
It's bedtime.
Oh.
And then he's making up a reason that he felt.
Drama. Human power in the old city in the south.
Yeah.
What's the community's reaction? Do they know he's a human? Do they realize it? Or
I think the elves know,
the elves know?
but they're. I mean, he looks like an elf at this point.
They can't prove
They've
he's
made
not.
they've made him to look like this,
Oh.
like so that everybody else thinks he's an elf. But he's coming to power with them, and everybody else is kind of rumoring that this is really a human comeback.
Oh, I like this history person.
I like it. Okay. You want to uncover something old, agree on something, or start a
I
project?
can get back and that's what's on the crypt.
Don't know what
That's
the
exactly
agree on
what it
something
looked
is.
That's
What is that
exactly
agree
on?
on?
That's the song.
Does it
Oh,
say
really?
anything for what the agreed upon something was?
Agree on something.
It kinda
well,
does,
it says,
Yeah.
state your opinion. Everybody gets to agree or narrate, or to agree or narrate in silence. I don't know what that means.
Narrate silence.
Yeah, that's literally what it says.
It has to do with how we do the.
We stare.
So the narrating silence is when you agree on something, that action, the role playing of that action, you can either partake in the discussion of agreeing with the thing, or if the character that you're representing is disagreeing, they don't actively disagree, they're just silent, and so you're supposed to narrate what they do. So like they storm out or stare dramatically or yeah. So it's supposed to keep the conversation moving instead of like actually arguing
Okay.
is what it's supposed to be.
Behind the scenes kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe this could work as
Yeah.
they're agreeing on something. Thinking about the humans left, and there's this idea of humans coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily all of them, but some are wanting to come back and take over the races that they had enslaved and all of that. But I kind of picture that it's not going to be that easy anymore.
Because
elves want to
they've all
help them.
started to assert themselves.
Yeah, the elves will want to help them, but everybody else is going to be more leaning towards not. This might
Helping
push
who?
everybody. What?
Helping who?
They want to help the humans come back.
The elves are kind of in collusion with whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else, or at least most of the other races, are. This might push them into following the Fae.
Mm.
Right?
Does that seem like a?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you want to uncover something old, or start a project, or agree on something else?
I think the projects are done with you.
This is.
So there's a bridge
There's
now.
a boat and there's a bridge. Kind of the shortest spot there. Yeah.
There's a bridge.
And it leads from the Fey realm all the way to the castle.
And then they have
No,
a
to
boat.
it just goes across to the land.
Oh, got it.
But they're going to be able to
There.
get to the land easier that way.
I see.
They have a boat. This is my boat. It's a really bad boat. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. It works good. It's turtle boat.
Nice.
Turtle boat.
Do they
Turtle
have
boat.
Do they have turtle soup?
After cleaning out shells.
That'd be cannibalism.
Turtles or turtles?
Turtles and half
It's
shell.
too close.
Tortellinis.
They do have tortellinis. They're famous for their tortellinis.
Tortellini soup.
That's what they call
Alright.
it.
You put that in your notes.
Yeah.
The turtles
Was
are
that my
famous for their
agreement? That was my
tortellinis.
agreement though, right? That was
Yes.
the background.
Speaking in an Italian accent.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Turtles speak in an
Sicilian.
Italian
Because-
accent.
Sicilian.
I really, really want a Nana, like a Nana turtle character to show up at some point.
Yes.
And I want her to make me spaghetti.
Guess
I am just
playing.
running a few.
Yeah,
of-
that can be your character.
Hey, actually,
Mama tortellini.
This is my tortellini.
I love it.
I make your tortellini.
I was looking at the
Can't do
turtles
that. It'll
having a few of their adolescents coming over and being trained by one of the rat folk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I agree.
interesting. They're adolescents, you say?
Yeah.
Like
Like they're
teenagers?
Amish.
Oh, I
They
see.
need to have
Do they,
their
and
working
they enjoy the pizza.
Yeah.
They enjoy the pizza.
and they enjoy the pizza. Eh?
10 of clubs. A monster attempts an ancient ritual, but it ends in tragedy. Add
right.
something to the map to represent what was lost. Or a monster sacrifices something precious in an ancient ritual for power. Add something to the map to represent what was gained.
Ooh.
So we've
read it
lost
one more
something
time?
or we've
Okay.
gained something.
From a
So yeah, an ancient ritual has happened. It either went badly and we lost something, or it went well and we gained something. Still have that wizard's tower too. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but
There's the penguin people are pillaging.
yep.
Yeah, blow it up. Shake it all up.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
the
fine.
kobolds.
The kobolds
Left.
explode.
And not
But it's
like
alone.
their area.
And we have some
Individual-
fun points of
individually fun.
contention that we could mess with. Like,
Look,
Okay,
it's
fine.
all down the length of the continent.
mhm. And the contention, that just represents the tension. Where tension is going on there.
Super rich family on the wedding night.
Is that just like a reminder for us?
Yeah.
They have to play.
Yeah.
They're like a
Story points
That
that
maybe
we
do
could-
something with
yeah.
it.
Yes, yeah.
And they whenever new comes into the family, they have to.
Are you just describing the plot of a movie?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
because it's important. And then it's very important. They end up like this horrible hide and seek, and it's the family hunting her down. Like, but it only happens if you draw that one card that gets to it. So if she has this particular like, there's a section in which each person in the entire family is explains in this is beautiful and amazing.
It is actually.
You have so
It's a good movie.
such a
It's
so
actually,
writing.
it's actually a really good movie.
What are you talking about?
It's a horror.
Ready or Not. Have you seen it? It's a horror comedy.
It's a really good
You're
movie.
the one that told us to go and see. No.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
mind.
it's
Never
not.
mind.
But in comparison to Nope,
You didn't like Nope?
Nope is
like,
Nope
we
is
didn't like
scary.
We didn't like the monkey part.
Oh, the hedge.
That
Oh,
whole
no,
thing
that's
was just
terrifying.
really-
Scary.
It's terrifying.
Were they somewhere in
Good
the
though.
Somewhere
forest?
in the forest.
Yeah.
I don't remember where.
We can barely do zombie shows.
Not
She can't at
want
all,
you to
really.
do
I did
anything.
the first season of Walking Dead, and she was in the other room, could hear it through the wall.
Because they
had
feel
nightmares.
they
I feel
are.
that life should stay the way it
Is
is.
that there for a reason?
No.
One season was like,
Share it.
oh,
But
so
maybe they
the,
found out that
guys covered themselves.
Yes.
That was
the
the,
little penguin guys were infiltrating the
I
wizards.
don't know what it is. Just thinking on the darkness instead of
Yes.
light.
Yeah.
And now
Dwelling.
they're
The word?
Yeah,
Doesn't say that in
the
scripture.
So something like that.
Move this up.
Plus,
Yeah.
We're gonna
Ooh.
blow up the wizard tower.
Okay. Why?
And I am gonna throw my voice
Okay.
to the end of the table.
Okay.
Oh, no, this was collective ideas.
It was.
This was a collective idea. So we're thinking that the Doar they kept sneaking into the wizard's tower, right?
Yep.
So not only were they stealing or confiscating different types of material and whatnot they found, they were also manipulating the mechanisms and whatnot that they found in there. And something that they found in there caused an enormous explosion. We don't know what it was that exploded,
Because everybody's dead, so we can't.
It's such a tragedy.
but no one has investigated yet because we have to decide who is the right
Oh.
group to investigate neutrally. But now there's this
It looks
huge
like a
smoking
farting sound.
crater where
I
the
wrote a
wizard's
mushroom
tower
Where there was.
Yeah.
No, this looks like a farting sound.
It does.
It does.
I'm just
Next to the butthole.
Well, you see, it's right next to the button.
Well, you see, I'm your head south.
It It went the wrong. It's going the wrong
That's
direction.
right next to the
Um,
poop smear.
Do we? We are tired.
No, I'm sorry. I'm always like this.
I need to close before we-
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Were you gonna start a project? Like, do you want to start the project of them figuring
No,
out how to
I want a
investigate?
different project.
What do you want to do?
Because of the rumblings of the returning humans,
Okay.
There was another mountain there.
the
it was just
nations
lost.
want to
Some
put
other
forth some sort of military, and that where everyone
Contributes to it.
contributes.
Oh, so
Like a
we've got some,
conscription process.
Yeah.
conscription.
A draft.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
That's gonna get spicy.
So what's
Get
that gonna
those young
take?
turtles. I'm saying.
What's that gonna take?
They're like ninjas?
That's
We
gonna
have a
take.
navy.
Where- So is this sort of where?
That's the central seat of power.
Okay.
Currently.
So we already have some contention,
Yeah, because the Fae are trying to take it over.
but there's more contention.
Can I ask who is spearheading this?
The hedge, the
Hedge.
The hedge?
the hedge.
What's the hedge?
Is that like a unified group of various other creatures?
It was a race.
Or
It's a
It's
race.
a race.
It's
It's
a race?
the hedgehog race.
Oh, the hedgehog
Like
race.
the very smart.
Write them down as a
Are they
central
fast?
little-
And do they wear blue?
Oh, they look like Robin Hoods.
Yeah.
I remember we
Most-
talked about
Most
them.
diplomatic and good natured of all the humble folk.
Is that
The
okay?
hedge.
The hedge.
Do I put him here at the castle?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Put like military
Where's the
barracks
head?
there. I think it's that.
Okay. Weird.
Oh, they're like hedgehogs. That's like the nose and the eyes.
They're like got little snoots.
He's standing on a chair.
Okay.
That I
I
did
thought
not-
that was part of his
I thought that was legs.
No, he's like balanced on the chair.
I couldn't tell from the picture originally.
We're almost there, guys. It's autumn. We're almost
Okay.
there.
Where are the cards?
Right there.
Go quickly.
No, not that one.
I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Does this
Gotta preach tomorrow.
count down
Oh,
now?
that's right.
Yeah.
Is it
now
like
it is,
the
yeah.
beginning of
Yep.
the
So
turn?
now it's 5.
Okay. I
There's a lot
asked
of
now that
contention
we're
around this
almost
place.
done. Queen.
Queen. Ooh.
Why is there contention with the boat?
I don't know. I don't remember that
Oh,
one.
was it the draft? Oh no.
No, the draft's there.
Okay.
A group of humans arrive, wounded and scared. They seek shelter and belonging. How are they greeted? Or a single human arrives looking to reclaim something lost during the occupation. How are they greeted? Either way, remove the top card from the deck.
Excuse me.
There's a bunch of humans or a single human?
Yep. So the group of humans are wounded and scared, and they need shelter and belonging. How, or the single
Yeah.
human wants to reclaim something.
Single human comes back to claim some tongs that he forgot at the hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually really good.
I forgot these.
I like it. That's a
Try guys. I'll leave it now.
And he starts a
I don't
holy
know.
war.
The sacred tongs!
It's like,
Clink, clink.
it's a hot dog.
No, that's the symbol between the followers of the hot dog cart. Clink, clink.
Yes.
Oh,
You know, you pick up a pair of tongs and you have
You
to.
have
You
to
have
click
to.
click.
You have to click the tongs.
Always.
wow.
That's your out.
Lay down on the couch.
Do you want a
I
finger
don't
prick, so?
know.
You know, I've just been having these headaches for a while.
Okay, why don't you just lay down on this
How's
couch
late?
and close your eyes?
I know, it's time to go brush your teeth.
Do you want some
I know, but it's time to
I'm
go brush
worried
your
about
teeth.
your blood sugar.
You want to try it?
Finger prick, please.
Go brush your teeth.
I don't know. Maybe a human sneaks in the night. I don't know where they came from. Maybe they got left behind or something,
Yeah.
and they're sneaking up to the wizard's tower
Please, do not touch.
just as it explodes. And
Inside of these now.
Who is?
a human who had been left behind
Oh, now he's a
is
casualty?
sneaking up. No, he didn't die, but he's maybe sneaks up here and gets close to it just before it explodes.
3, 2, 1.
He was coming after something mysterious,
Nice.
and
Michael Myers.
It is a little bit,
Exorcist.
little Halloweeny.
maybe the door tried to blame him,
Ooh, I like that.
It's really good.
and
Yep,
so
go brush your teeth, buddy.
would that be a
Ooh, hey Zoe.
Point
Sebastian,
of
you also
attention
didn't put
there.
your jammies on yet. Go
I'll
do
grab
that.
one for you guys now.
Just bring up the boxes.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
right
Did
on
we
the boxes.
say
They're in the back.
that the elves had caught the door, and so maybe the elves were
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
sure it was the door, but the door blamed the human,
Yeah.
and the human is now in captivity or something.
I like
Was
it.
there more to that? Single human comes and is looking for something.
No, just how are they greeted, and I'll take that as
They're greeted
They're
as,
greeted as the
they are
enemy.
put
Yeah.
Days in
immediately in
jail.
jail.
yeah. All right, and do you want to agree on something? and
I mean,
cover
that's a
something
little
else?
weird because the elves were like wanting to work with the humans, but
it's a good way
maybe
of-
they
of-
want to.
Like
Yeah.
They want
putting off
to.
suspicion.
Yeah.
Maybe the elves
They're shifting blame now.
know that it was not the human,
Yeah.
but the elves.
Oh yeah, they know.
I don't know.
Twix,
They
Snickers,
need a scapegoat.
cookies and
Yeah, yeah,
Snickers.
I like it.
yeah. So
I-
the elves are
that's-
using him as a scapegoat
I'm ending the cookies and cream.
to try to cast off suspicion on themselves for trying to work with the humans.
Snickers, Twix, cookies and cream.
Is it an ice
And
cream version?
Oh, that's good.
That's cool.
I love
I'm
it.
gonna do cookies and cream, I think.
Okay. First up, cards.
I don't think he.
Jonathan, you pass the cards, please.
I'll pass these down. Thank you.
7 clubs.
7 of clubs. Ooh,
Oh, yeah?
humans arrive
Yeah?
and destroy something that was adopted after the occupation. What is it? And how does the community retaliate? Or does the community retaliate? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something that was adopted. What is it? And how does the community interpret the loss? Oh boy.
We have a boat over here.
Don't take that from the totals.
I'm just saying. Storms, boats, stormy seas, ghosts, Bermuda Triangle,
Crop circle.
crop circles.
Old City.
Storm destroys farmland or something.
Whose is this? Yours?
Mine.
Yours. She's doing.
She's cooking, let her cook.
Thank you.
And what's up, Doc?
I'm thinking that there is a hurricane that comes and ravages this entire side of the coast here and almost completely annihilates the treants.
Okay.
And it causes a lot of the forest folk to have to migrate out into the cities and the farmland that's over here, because a lot of this becomes flooded.
Flooded.
Yeah.
Katrina.
Yep.
Do the
Love
hobbits
it.
get
The
pushed back?
hobbits, a lot of them get killed, but the ones that live end up having to migrate.
So is there a little city done?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, hobbits.
Big old
Don't got a thing against you or nothing, but hope you can storm.
Nice.
storm path.
Yeah.
What happens to the sirens?
Now what happens to them?
Well, they can just go underwater. They're fine.
But is the old monastery islands gone?
It's underwater now,
Yes.
and it becomes their kind of
Atlantis.
underwater.
Love
Yeah.
this, yes.
They kind of
So
take
maybe
that
they-
over as their
Maybe they
base
had
now.
something to do with it.
Maybe they summoned something.
The
Hurricane H-U.
RRICANE. So now the treants are more of an endangered
Yeah.
species.
Love this.
And the Fae are not happy about that.
so that means that the Entwives didn't make it.
I don't think so.
No.
Man.
So would the little halflings have migrated into the city?
Yeah, that would probably be the
Entwives
safest place for
and-
them.
and the Hobbits. Hobbit or
He
in
would try to
Lord of
find
the Rings.
refuge there.
Haven't seen it Wives in a long time.
Yeah.
I just went through all 4.
Yeah.
Hobbit,
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
And the Lonely Tower was probably knocked out. Maybe it's rubble now.
I would read it every year.
Lonely
Part of
Tower.
it's underwater.
Lonely Tower.
I drew that randomly at the very end.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of
Hobbits move the city.
Okay,
I
hobbits
forgot
are in the city now.
I
Yeah.
forgot to say that
refugees.
on my
How
turn,
again?
maybe the Rakshasa want to figure out what happened with the drow. And maybe they
I like that.
have set some people to research the telescope.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, so I was thinking.
Okay. So is that a project for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how long it takes.
Maybe a couple weeks.
What was the project?
The Rakshasa are researching the telescope and whatever leftovers, the drow, the signs of whatever they found at the telescope.
Maybe figure out what happened to the drought.
Yeah, that's what they're trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
figure out.
And was that your project?
That was his.
Okay.
Oh, did we skip your project?
Back to the freezer.
Yeah, he forgot to mention that.
Okay.
I haven't quite figured out my project yet, so you can go ahead.
Okay, there's only one card left in autumn. Is that the one that I
Yep.
draw? Okay. It is the 2 of clubs.
Someone vows to reclaim what the humans have taken. Who are they? Start a project to reflect their efforts. Or someone vows to let the occupation be. Someone vows to never let the occupation be forgotten. Who are they? And start a
Oh.
project to reflect their efforts.
Interesting.
Never let the occupy. Never forget.
Never surrender.
We need a continent-wide art installation.
I mean, the kobolds were working on it.
They were trying.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Skeleton thing.
Winter is upon us.
Oh, because somebody drew a card. We ran out of cards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would it make
Well,
sense?
this finished, I
She's
guess.
still
So,
working on her thing. You want her-
I'm just thinking.
So
Would it make
if
sense for the
finishes
Fae to
before
be
or
the
after?
group that's like never forget?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have them be the never forgetters.
Okay.
Who is?
The Fae,
Okay.
as they're building there.
never forget what?
Never forget
What-
the human
what the human-
occupation, what the humans did.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would fit.
Mm.
And what's their never forget symbol? What are they gonna do?
Oh man.
Yeah, we need some good like protest art
By
here.
grab Thor's hammer.
And the Sons of Orvan.
Right.
This is like murdery and Harry
It's so
Potter
good. I love
at the
this.
same time.
Shall we do that?
So like if you
What
had
is
a
it?
horror movie in
You'll
Harry
never
Potter
forget.
It's the She-Ra.
realm.
A war movie?
Sheena.
Horror movie.
Horror movie. Oh, okay.
This is how she
That could
would
be
call the
pretty
animals. It was Sheena.
Freakish.
Do you remember the Sheena?
No.
It was like, do you remember Sheena?
Sheena.
When she would call for telepathically call for the animals to come to her aid. And she was just like, okay, I'm finding a clip
That's
of
how I
this.
telepathically call for my
Isn't it like the $6 million man
Okay.
Fine.
Winter is here.
Oh,
wait, was
no.
that your project? I'm sorry.
Oh
You're
yeah,
right.
that could be. Well, they actually. How about they also start like a traveling troupe of dancers who
Yes.
reenact the
To
human
reenact.
call.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we have some traveling
They're doing
Fae
modern dance.
performers doing modern interpretive dance.
Oh no.
I'm right there. I'm right there. Yeah.
No. They've employed you.
And they have a tree amp that they've hired.
Oh yes.
Oh.
One of the last.
Yeah, because they're endangered. They're endangered, and they're blaming the hurricane on the
This is the
humans.
background.
Okay.
What number should that be on now?
He holds the
Like one.
And then has that one finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what did they find?
The Rakshasa. What did they discover, Jonathan?
It's a rock shot.
They're the
They're
I didn't think that's
tigers with the backward.
tiger
hands.
with the backward hands.
I didn't see that one.
No,
Oh, you were
they were
missing
the
out.
first ones that I put on the map.
You can honestly just say they figured it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I mean,
They,
Yeah, they figured it out. They figured out where
They're
the
very
drow went.
secretive,
Oh, the
so
drow
they
went away.
won't tell anybody
I
else.
can figure it out.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Or maybe they.
Okay, so if anybody draws
Also-
the king of spades,
Anybody draws
Something
the
else
king of
about the humans.
spades, it's over.
It's over. Okay. But she doesn't come up with a project yet.
That's okay. You can just.
No, come up with a project.
I mainly wanted to
Or
figure
uncover
out
something.
what happened to the orcs because there had been the civil war between them,
Yes.
and then I'm thinking that they literally split off and that there was a group of them that left. So now there are two separate factions
Right.
of orcs. I don't know where they've moved to though.
Did they move to the hot dog cart?
Yeah, maybe the
Yeah.
true believers have moved out closer and have surrounded. Where is the
hot dog cart?
Yeah, will you move maybe some orcs
Where did
maybe
this hot
down this
Fallout?
area? It was just from my brain. I literally
Fallout?
just put.
Something random.
I just said, hey, there's a hot dog cart down here, and then it now has become lore.
Oh, it
An
is.
endless supply of hot
Cannon.
It's canon now. Yeah,
We don't
But
know what
it's
the
from
what's in the hot dogs, but
yeah.
It's
maybe
just
some of those
a follow
bug
on
people.
these random
Do you know that?
things that
50 is kind
You yourself, Clarice, what's in the hot dog?
no, I don't. I do not know.
Do you
Do you
know
know
the
the
Muffin
Muffin
Man?
Man?
No, my gumdrop muffins! Not my gumdrop Thank you. 3 of spades, please.
A monster calls for peace with the humans. Agree on something about why this is a good or bad idea. Or a monster calls for a second war with the humans.
Yay!
You just have to keep rolling.
You got it.
Okay.
It hurt,
Take
but
your water weenie somewhere
you
else.
shouldn't have done it.
My children are brilliant.
So, a monster calls for peace with the humans. Agree on why this is a good or a bad idea.
Okay.
Or a monster calls for a second war with the humans. Uncover something old on the map that will enhance or impede the war effort.
Oh, I don't want this one. Okay. Okay. Call out something on the map that is going to.
Impede or enhance the war effort.
Okay, so we're gonna do a monster calls out for a second war with the humans. Let's just say that human showing up and getting captured by the elves over at the old city kind of started some ripples of panic.
Yeah.
And let's say the Trance, because they got kind of decimated by that storm, call for a war.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to gonna uncover. So this old tower, when it got knocked over in the storm, revealed that it was actually some sort of weapon. It was some sort of big ol' space cannon, actually.
The tower in the center.
Yeah. No, this tower, this lonely tower over here.
Okay.
And when it got knocked over, it definitely got destroyed, so nobody can use it. But they found it, and they found out what it was.
And it was like a space cannon.
It's some sort of space cannon, defensive surface-to-air missile weapon.
Missile silo.
It's a missile silo of some sort.
Okay.
I'm thinking big ol' gun.
Then you want to uncover something old, agree on something, or start a project.
The project is going to be the remaining treants are going to try to find out / rebuild it. I don't think they have a very good likeliness of it happening,
Also, they're very slow.
and they're very slow, and there's not that many of them left. So it's going to be like a team of like 2 of them trying to figure this out.
That's a
So it's
6.
going to take them 6 weeks. I don't think it's going to happen because we're already in winter. But they were working on it.
Okay.
Oh man.
10 of spades.
No spades.
A monster goes. This is one without a choice. Oh no, there's a choice. It's just formatted strictly. A monster goes missing in the winter elements. The community organizes constant search parties, and eventually the monster is found. Choose one. All that is found is a body, clearly murdered by human weapons. Or the monster is found unharmed, clearly saved by human kindness.
Whoa.
Complicated story.
And I'm gonna say this is a monster, like a singular monster from one of the groups.
I'm gonna say a corvum. That's the bird one.
Okay.
The raven one.
The raven one, and that found, having been saved, protected by a group of humans.
Living in the city or living in the
Just out in the wilds,
wilderness?
because the corvums are down there, so probably somewhere around in the middle lands
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a big like.
Yeah.
It's like what
What is a big
that?
surprise?
Well, now that a lot of this has been waterlogged down here in the winter, it probably freezes into
Yeah.
like a frozen
Wasteland.
Wasteland.
wasteland type.
Do you want to start a project, uncover something old, agree on something?
I'm going to discover something old.
Okay.
This is actually going with some things we already have kind of going. What was the group that was checking out and they found what the
Drow were doing.
Rakshasa.
drow were doing? Yeah.
Rakshasa were
Um,
investigating that.
I think they're going to come and share with the group that's starting to formulate together and do the military and all that. They're going to share with them what they discovered was that the humans are on that planet that is above.
Oh, okay.
And that their the technology that they have to get back and forth is to go there.
Okay.
So what they found is that the drow went to that other planet.
Okay.
Maybe not against, or maybe against their will, too.
Or accidentally.
Accidentally, yeah, maybe.
Love it.
Accidentally on purpose.
And they're trying to use it to get off
Interesting
the
that
world.
to the
the
top?
Rakshasa would
That matter.
do that.
That's it.
Is that it?
I knew
Really?
it.
Yay! She did it! Yay!
It's all your fault.
The heroes arrive. The game is over.
The heroes are right.
That's it.
Okay.
The heroes, the humans arrive. The game is over.
The
That's
humans.
it.
Humans are the heroes.
Humans are the
In
heroes.
this one?
No, I think it's more like they call themselves the heroes. Like they are heroic, like the heroic band. Let me see if it says something about the end of the game, but I think that's pretty much.
I think, yeah.
During play, it's best to leave the heroes in elusive mystery, perhaps hinting at what they might be, but never directly answering. The game ends abruptly when the King of Spades is drawn. The card is read aloud, and the game immediately concludes. Once the game is over, it's fine to talk about what the heroes might have been, what their hero might have meant for the community, or any of the situations that were faced throughout the year. With the game over, the limits placed on communications are lifted.
So the treants did not finish their.
No, they didn't.
That we know of.
That we know
It's true.
So
This is really fun.
this
That was good.
built a world.
of. And this was a shortened version. Like I pulled eight or 10 cards or something like that out of it. To shorten it a little bit. Plus, it was even shorter because that winter went fast.
You had to pick from the middle of the deck.
I didn't have to. But
She didn't have
I
to. She
did.
decided.
I had looked ahead. We had about 5
It probably
weeks.
phases.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
No,
Okay.
that's perfect.
What I think I'm gonna do is steal this briefly, and I'm gonna label things a bit more. I'm
Yeah.
gonna name things,
That's fine.
and then I'll give it to you to digitize in some way. You guys want to talk about when we meet?
Do you know where all the contention points are?
I labeled them on here.
Do you want me to put something on the map too?
Yeah, that might help.
Photo?
Like a big
I
C
have
or
some
something
of
like that.
those.
Just in a circle, maybe.
I mean, like
I don't
A
think
C?
about that.
the last.
Contention.
Contention.
Oh, gotcha.
Put like down
it
here
won't
C
help me
equals
much 'cause I
contention,
can't
something like
read
that.
it.
So I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help you.
So this was a game to do this, but then it's
So this is gonna be,
background for our game.
this is the setting for our game.
So are we making characters then?
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, thank you. I was like,
You're just trying to.
So
I was helping with the
No, no.
setting.
C
Yeah,
with the
that's
little
good.
circle
So
around it.
what I'm thinking is, so we're gonna have 2 sessions here. This is session -1, and then we'll have session 0. I was debating whether or not to have us all like create our own characters in between, but I think it's fun to create characters together, and that way we can also
I get so antsy though.
making the characters.
I just want to make I just want to do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Well, and that's fine. If you want to have something like ready when you get here, I think we at least roll abilities and stuff together.
That's fine. I don't have anything that's like really burning.
No. And this doesn't stop us from being humans. If you want to be a human, whatever, that's also fine because you know,
Humans
I'll
are
have an
Might make it
idea.
interesting,
Humans are
actually.
back in some fashion, yeah, and that might make the tension in the party interesting too, maybe.
Is it the thought?
We-
Sorry, is it the thought that we are among the heroes that are coming, or are we
No,
already?
we're.
characters?
We'll probably fast forward. I don't know how long yet. I'll think
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
But let's say probably safely a couple hundred years.
Okay.
We're fast forwarding. So
So
humans
yeah.
have been back. I don't know yet. Was there? I'll think about it. Was there a war when they got back? Was there something? Did they
And
come
what
back and it
happened
was all
with the whole
fine?
portal system
yeah.
thing?
Are they a different?
Are they different
Group of
humans?
humans?
Yeah, we don't know.
Is
like,
the
did
rest
they
of this map
return?
expanded?
Yeah, I don't know yet. So, because I kind of wanted this to dictate. I really tried to not have anything in my head other than I wanted a wizard's tower, which we then exploded. So that's fine.
You're welcome.
But the hot dog stand has given me some
The
ideas.
only tower that is still standing.
Did
is
my
house.
did my mysterious glowing crypt give you
That
any ideas?
all of this gave me
I
ideas.
can't
Yeah.
believe a hot dog.
I just would like everybody to know I took inspiration from Nicolas Cage real life crypt.
Yes,
That's what it
great.
is.
Oh, NC for
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
He has his crypt already picked out in New Orleans.
Oh my god.
Nicolas Cage does?
Yes!
and it's a huge.
I have a
pyramid.
picture of it, it's
Does
great!
he have just secrets?
You have a
So we
picture
can, like,
of his.
So we can
Yes.
figure out how to open it. Yeah.
Yes!
The Constitution will be found
The
there.
Constitution
Yes.
is in there now.
That's
Figure out all the
amazing.
secrets.
So I think about your
Oh
character and what you want to do.
Look
But
at it.
we land on
So
it all together.
beautiful.
I put this
we're
into our
just pulling
world,
it
guys.
out of-
You're welcome.
His
There's mummies
character.
in that.
These kind of characters, but again, feel free to find something weird and different.